what's up, guys? This is Darryl, and this is the Music in a Bottle podcast, episode 28. Here with Jamele.
We here.
And we got a new voice on. We got Wayne on here.
Wayne.
I told you
from behind the camera.
last week.
Man, we got him on finally.
We happy to have you on this episode.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Us, bro.
We got a guest. He in his probation period right now, so yeah, we first
good.
90 days.
I feel it.
Sure.
First day out.
First day out.
Check.
Shout out to you, Grizz.
Hey, he's been on time though. For real.
Quit playing,
Punctuality has not been an issue.
Killing it.
No, not at all. Yeah, not at all. Anyway, with that being said, we're blessed to have Wayne. This is third episode in.
Episode in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And on episode 28.
28.
Yeah, man. Big news. We got a lot for y'all this episode. Yeah.
Jam-packed episode.
Heck yeah. Ton of music
this week.
And we got a guest.
Whew.
Yeah. And we got some big ass lights in here.
Big ass lights.
Yeah, for sure.
Big as hell. It's like beaming.
Hey, that quality crazy though.
Yeah,
it
for sure. Wayne's doing his thing. Wayne's doing his thing.
He doing it.
Yes, sir. How was your week, Jamele? How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
I'm checking.
Right.
Come on now. You all right?
I'm all right, bro.
Look at it. That's Wine Unified's finest.
I'm all right, bro.
My baby didn't got a scholarship. God damn.
Oh. I'm good. The week was straight. What we do last week?
We drank wine like 3, 4. Yeah,
literally like
a ton.
3 days last week.
Yeah. I be not even want to. Never mind. Go ahead.
Bro, like
when I'm on off days, I'd be like, sheesh.
Yeah. Seriously, but yeah, it was a busy week. Yeah. Had pod last week Monday. Yeah. Which was a riot. Hope y'all checked out episode 27.
Too high to riot, boss.
Yeah. Episode 27 was a riot, but
crazy.
Yeah, we had IG Live on Tuesday.
With Dap killed that. That was a lot of fun. We actually, we might be posting that on the Music in a Bottle as something.
Oh yeah, we got some.
We'll see for sure. Yeah. Dap, shout out to that, man.
Yeah, for now y'all can check it out on his page.
Yeah.
If y'all want to see the video, but we got the audio over here. But yeah, that was a good vibe. Got a chance to stick to our bag and drink some Cabernet, so that was solid.
Yeah, it was smooth. Covered some music too.
Yep.
Had mini verses.
Yep.
I was not prepared.
I told you that. You got it.
You didn't. I mean, I didn't know we was going to verses. If I would have came with something. Bro, I heard so much. I heard some Stevie Wonder this week.
Oh yeah, I'd
have pulled that out.
We got a lot this week for sure.
Bro.
But yeah, solid, man. Jamie did her thing last week.
Shout out to Jamie.
Shout out to Jamie.
Jamie.
It was definitely a vibe with the wine this past week. Got a chance to chill this weekend. Had a couple of days off, so just kind of relaxed. Caught up on some stuff.
Yeah.
Caught another dub in fantasy.
Oh wow, big move.
Yeah. So,
bro, how many dubs you getting? Because every time you say you got a dub every time, you
feel
me?
Hold on. Another dub.
So you 4-1? Is that what we're looking like?
I think I'm 4-1.
Wayne, how was your week? Why this man checking his fantasy? Stephen D. Smith.
Yo, the week was cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, constant work. Everything's been good though. A lot of projects, a lot of shooting, but overall good time.
Yeah.
Y'all catch the fight this weekend?
No, I did not, and I definitely didn't want to.
Did not.
Yeah.
You didn't want to?
I did want to.
Oh,
I did want to because it looked like it was a. I mean, because old boy was 14-1 or something like that, and the other one was 15-0 or 17-0.
Yeah, so both undefeated. But yeah, Lopez ended up getting the dub, which is like he only 23, bro. He's now like the lightweight champion and like got 5 belts off this one fight.
Wow,
like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a really good fight, bro. So it was good to see. So
you
we kicked
a lot of
me
back in my day, man.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you did say you boxed.
Oh, come on, bro. Look at these hands, bro. I got weak knuckles after all the. Go ahead, bro. How was your week, man?
Yeah, overall, though, good, man. I can't complain, bro. Like I said, just working. That's all we doing, working.
Yeah, for sure,
Straight work. By the way, I'm 4-1 currently. I'll be 5-1 after the Cowboys game.
Yeah, talk it. Bro, Zeke still
he got me 7 points right now.
Okay.
He still got them 2 fumbles, but he could have 0, honestly, because I already won. Because I already won this week, so 5-1.
Yeah, I had to check. I'm in the family fantasy right now, going against Pops. He's got a really good record right now. I think I'm 2-3. He might be like 5-1, 4-1. And DeAndre Hopkins is playing right now. It's 6 minutes left in the third. He only has 1 reception and 13 yards. He needs 7 points to beat me. So this right now.
You might close that out.
Who they playing? Dallas. Every cornerback in Dallas right now. You got major props from Darryl. Not that y'all asked or anything, but yeah, my week was good, man. It's been great. Like, you know, it's a typical trend.
C-Mike. I just got here, bro.
Hey, no excuses. This is game time. J.R. Smith put a shirt on and play some basketball.
All right.
Thank you.
How was your week, D?
Oh, man, you already know God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good, man.
Sir.
Good week. Good week. We studying for the broker's exam, which is
Yes,
next week. Next week, Wednesday. I don't even want to tell people. I'll be like, yeah, it's coming up, right?
No, we get this one.
we be straight. But yeah, man, outside of that, it is kind of just gearing up for your Q4 in real estate, which is great. Got a few runs in outside, which is crazy. It's freezing. Outside of that, man,
you adjusting yet?
In terms of the runs, man, I don't even be like, honestly, this past week I just been like going through music like crazy, so it's been great runs. But I think that with the weather and everything, for me, I hate being cold, so I already got the gloves, the hats, and everything. Like there's no difference in the run. Like there's no difference at all. Got the cold weather gear. I'm out there, like you saying.
You out there?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I need to go on a run this week. Hey, remind me to go on a run.
Accountability is everything.
Remind
man.
me, bro.
Accountability is everything. Yeah, for sure.
Because I need to get out.
Because that's how I kind of feel like LeBron.
Bro,
like, I have to hold my teammates accountable.
My mom just posted a picture on Facebook from the Detroit Free Press 5K last year, which I ran my fastest time, by the way.
What was that? If you don't mind me asking.
It was like 24:19.
That's straight, bro.
Oh, he was clean.
I was moving.
Yeah, that's right at 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For
So
sure.
I had the Big Sean going at first in the headphones. I ended it with some Wale. I was vibing the whole 3 miles.
Bro.
But yeah, she just posted that picture and I looked at it. I was like, damn, you boy looking clean, looking cut. And now I got the gut. But it's all good. It's all
You
good.
rhyming.
It's all good.
You're a rapper, huh?
You already know.
Yeah. Nah, man. I mean, honestly, running is one of those things that just like that. That's how you and I, we both got into running kind of like early, around the same time. But I was just like, man, you got 24 minutes. That's 8 songs.
Yep.
And that's it. That's a playlist. Like that's it. Going to music in a bottle, and then you get to enjoy wine after. They only have beer in the tents though.
Yeah, that's true.
Runs. They be only having a beer. But yeah, man, that's it. That's my saving grace for sure. Get all the anxiety and stress out with work and everything there, man. But with that being said, this week, what we drinking on?
We got some special wines this week.
Yes,
some
sir.
Special wines. Shout out to Peter King.
Shout out to Peter on the east side of Michigan.
Yep. Detroit, D-Town, stand up.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, we got we got some special stuff. So we got some unreleased stuff. I know you're working with the 2018 Bordeaux blend that's supposed to come out next year. Is what
Drew Ryan Wines, yes.
What do you say? It's 47% Cab Sav, and so 47% Cab and Merlot, and about 6% Malbec.
Yes, sir.
All grapes were sourced or from Central Valley and Cali.
Yep. Their goal is to produce the 100% Michigan grapes.
Yep.
So shout out to Peter, man. I mean, I think he's got a good movement. I can't wait to see this blossom. And
yeah, the label is dope on this Drew Ryan,
dope.
and this one too. But show that Drew Ryan boy.
Yeah,
that boy is nice.
It's got some. It's a luxurious bottle for sure.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Out of Detroit, man. So yeah, we're keeping it real with the Michigan wines. Talk to us a little bit about yours, though.
Yeah, mine is something crazy. We got check that label out. It's dope on the label there.
Bro, did we confirm with him that's Marvin?
Marvin, yeah.
Okay, that is Marvin. You questioned me on that. I ain't gonna lie.
I did at first. Come
on, bro.
But I looked it up too.
Come on, bro. Marvin. Honestly, Marvin, like he paved the way for a lot of us. Like Marvin, one of the smoothest.
Oh yeah, easily.
If you put Marvin on, she better enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
because Marvin Gaye is good music for sure.
Better.
Music taste is a huge thing in a relationship. Yeah. Okay, keep going. My bad.
But yeah, so shout out to Drew Ryan Wines. So these wines are separate. So the one that I have over here is the MJ blend. MJ stands for Mary Jane. So we got a little special wine over here today. This one has just under 5 milligrams of THC. So a nice little.
Oh, you smoking?
So a nice little vibe here for the pod today.
Yeah.
Essentially the same varietals that you got. So
yes,
47% Cab, 47% Merlot, and about 6% Malbec on this.
Great base though.
Yeah. Yep. Separate from, like I said, this Drew Ryan brand. So don't think they're together. Yep. But this one coming out their 2018 Bordeaux coming out next year.
Yep.
But we'll definitely get into how we're feeling by the end of this episode, especially on this MJ blend. So
oh yes. In addition to that, we got this week we not only we got Wayne on here as well, but this week we also are adding Saakb, a New Jersey based singer, songwriter, and producer. He's got some great music. Well, I mean, it's really great when we get to catch somebody who is right now independent, killing it on their own. He does it all on I mean, from what it sounds like, he's singing and the songwriting, obviously the singing, but yeah, the songwriting, he kind of, that's where his base was, and he's been doing great with COVID. He kind of adjusted is what he's telling us, and we're looking forward to jumping into that. So play a little bit of his music before we jump into the interview here.
I don't know what you're going through. All this change to your point of view. Oh, you're strong, girl, I envy you. This will all be over soon. Memories replace the old with new. Melodies, la da 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 do. Birds will fly, sky will still be blue. What is true will still be true. Remember the first day that I saw you. 17 years old, just dancing like a fool. Girl, I made you smile then. Can I make you smile now? Oh, darling, my love, don't mind if I still try. I try. Do you mind if I still try?
Saakb, thank you so much for joining the Music in a Bottle podcast. Super excited to have you here, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is
Thank
huge.
You for having me.
This is huge. I want to jump into it. Amazing voice. We were happy to join forces and get you on this pod. Super excited to interview you. We delve into your catalog and got to listen to most of it out here. Yeah, for sure, man.
It's fire.
First question. When did you decide that you were going to start pursuing music full time?
Well, I've been writing music my entire life. I've been performing. I've been on stage since I was a kid. Since I was 4 years old, 3 years old, I've been, mimicking artists in front of the television. So I decided to finally release music probably a couple of years ago. Like in about 3 years ago now, that I decided to write songs and record songs and release it to the world.
So like we're thinking, 2017, like into 2016 probably, or?
Yeah, 2017.
Okay.
2017 is when I finally started recording like a lot. Like I've been writing music. I've been writing music since I was a teenager, but it's always been on and off, and I didn't really dive into the craft until 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I started diving into the craft, and I finished my first song 3 years ago. And it's always been demos, right? So I would record a song, it'd be a verse and a chorus.
Okay.
And I would never touch it after that. But I fully completed a song for the first time 3 years ago. And since then, I've fully completed 30 songs. So it's like just,
nice.
Especially in the last year. The last year, I've gotten it down to a science. I've gotten really good at writing songs and recording songs, and
awesome.
I just power them out now.
That's what's up, man. Really quick, I wanted to ask you one question, was just who are your inspirations with music? I know that this was, just super interesting to hear from every artist, but who inspired you?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you listen to my songs, hear my voice, that heavily inspired by Michael Jackson.
Yep.
He's I grew up in the MTV era. So I'm not sure how old you guys are. I might be a little bit older than you. But I grew up in an era where, yeah. So I'm a few years older than I turned 30. Shit, how old am I? I turned.
Right,
it'd be like
I
that.
Turned,
it is like that for sure.
I turned 32 tomorrow at midnight. Tonight.
Wow. Tonight.
Hey.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Kicking
Thank
it
you.
off with us. All right.
Let's get it.
Yeah, happy to do so. So I grew up, and you guys were around at that time too. MTV,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You had Michael Jackson on air all the time. You had the Moonwalker movie. I'm sure you guys have seen Moonwalker. Please tell me you've seen Moonwalker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Moonwalker on MTV all the time, and on the radio everywhere. So like, I've always been so drawn to him, not just because of his performance on stage, but because of his voice. I mean, I think his voice is super unique, and I've been mimicking that, listening to his songs and growing up mimicking his tone. And so yeah, you know, I consider myself a child of Michael Jackson musically, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love it.
I see it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely see it. Definitely see it.
Definitely.
Cool.
So you say Michael Jackson is a huge inspiration for you. What do you, or like, how would you describe like the type of music that you create? Like, what is the Saakb sound? Like, what is your sound?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I get asked this question, and, you know, it's hard to really pinpoint, but,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's super easy to just say it's pop R&B because it is. I mean, you listen to the music, and it's, my latest single, Moving to Your Numb, is completely inspired by 80s Michael Jackson, like that Thriller sound, you know, so the synth basses and the guitars, the funkiness of the groove. It's, I heard that instrumental, and I immediately, I came up with a melody, and it was reminiscent of Baby Be Mine, which is a Michael Jackson song off of Thriller. So, so it's, but that's that song, right? But then there's other songs that I've written that are, and I haven't released, that are like more modern. So, you know, there's a couple of songs that have that 80s pop sound. So very much similar to what The Weeknd is doing nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, with
100%.
With those synth sounds and the heavy reverbs. Like, so it's very versatile, you know, not to toot my own horn, but very versatile when it comes to genres. I mean, I consider myself genre bending, if anything.
Definitely. Yeah, you definitely have that pop sound for sure, especially on that latest single, which we'll get into later on. But you truly have that R&B undertone to you, where like that's like where I, you know, like feel a lot of the music, or like the soul, like from you, like in that, and like in that space. But the pop is there for sure, and it's kind of like you mentioned, like The Weeknd is doing it pretty big right now, especially with his latest releases as far as like After Hours and things like that. But yeah, you definitely can go different places for sure, and I definitely have noticed that in the songs that we've covered for sure.
Quick side note, I saw on one of your clips on your Instagram that you guys think House of Balloons is his best album.
Oh yeah, yep, yeah, we talked about that. Mm-hmm. Yep,
definitely not. You guys are wrong about that. There's no way. Trilogies. Darryl who said that, huh?
Well,
I mean, Trilogy was good.
Yes.
Listen,
House of Balloons.
The first three albums were good.
Trilogy. I mean, Trilogy was that was after. You know what I mean? House of Balloons. That one put me. I think it's all about
where you were,
where you were and where I was, and I was going through. I mean, unfortunately, right? Like a lot of the same things that were described in that. But this is my defense, man. Was in the party and after party on that.
Yes. Yeah, good song.
7 minutes of pure bliss. That song. That's where I was with that. So that I mean.
That's
come
fair.
on, man. I mean, who was it? What's your favorite album by The Weeknd? Let's just do it. I want to know because I'm ready.
We can jump in. That's fine. You know what? I love Starboy. I really do.
Okay. Starboy's a vibe.
Starboy's a vibe. And you know what? It's funny because Starboy is probably his poppiest album, but
yeah.
You know, listening to it, like there's some I Feel It Coming. Like that's just it's a genius song, man.
Amazing. What I would say, and I understand where you're coming from. That's his best produced album. That to this day, I think.
Yeah.
That even with everything else that's come out, Starboy was the one I feel like that really put him over that hump.
Yep.
Is that what you're getting at, or talk to me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even care about the success behind it. I mean, musically, I think it's pure brilliance. I mean, he did songs with Max Martin on that album. He did songs with Daft Punk on that album. You know, he has that song with Future on the album. Yep. He has that ballad Die For You at the end of the album. Like that's all just really, really good, not just well-produced songs, but just like good songs. Like the melodies I think it's timeless. And Starboy itself, like the title track it was different, man. When that song came out, the way that drum and bass hit, I'm pretty brilliant.
I was actually just telling Darryl and the guys last week. I think actually I was like, I was in Toronto when Starboy was like had just came out, and like the vibe, just hearing that like on the street, I was like, I just felt like I was in a whole nother world. I was like, okay, like this
Toronto. One thing I noticed about people from Toronto, because I've been to Toronto a couple of times, and most recently last year I went to Toronto because I was working with an artist out there. And one thing I've noticed is that they are loyal when it comes to people.
Yep.
Like when it comes to their artists from Toronto. So like they love Drake, they love The Weeknd, and their stands, legit stands.
Yep.
Out there.
Yeah, I could see that. I think what House of Balloons, what really got me was just no features. And doing it on your own.
Right. I mean, he was early though, right? I mean, that was his first. Like that's like, me saying, I'm releasing an album next year, and that'll be my first album that came out. I'm not going to have any major features on there. I'm not a major artist. But
I get it. Yeah.
True.
6 years from now, by my 8th studio album, I better have a feature on there. You know what I mean?
100%. I think that, and that's what I'm a sucker for, man. Truthfully speaking, like especially kicking it off a high for this, like that put me in a whole different mood. So, Starboy's a great album. I mean, honestly, bro,
there's definitely a time and place thing.
Yeah, if we're sitting here battling them, right? Yeah, we're putting them against each other. Obviously, every album was super dope. I even like Kissland. I could defend Kissland too.
Kissland has some classics on it.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's just got to be about it. It's got to be in your niche. Kissland was a very niche product, but
very much so.
It was dope. Awesome, man. And we can go back and forth with every weekend song. This is what I do.
It does change. Right? Music is subjective.
Yes, exactly, bro. Exactly. So, from your standpoint, that world that we're in right now, COVID-19, as an artist, how did it change your year, change your creative process?
Well, at the start of the year, I had been doing a lot of recording. I was working with a couple of different producers, and really like that pop sound that I was talking about, that 80s synth-driven sound. I was working with some producers in Jersey. For the first time, I've been going out of my comfort zone, not staying in the house, because I have my own recording setup at home. So like I've always been comfortable with recording my own vocals, editing it, getting beats from outside, or even creating my own instrumentals. But so for the first couple of months, it was a little different. I was working pretty nonstop, and then COVID happened, everything shut down, and I got a break, which was like, it was a godsend, honestly. I don't know what would have happened, like where I would be right now if I didn't have that break. I may have like had a nervous breakdown if I didn't have that break, because I was so driven, and I was just working constantly, not getting enough rest up until like 4 o'clock every single morning. And I mentioned my age earlier. I mean, like that shit pays a toll as the older you get. You can do that when you're 21.
Yeah,
you can't do that when you're 31.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we kind of talk. I mean, 2020 for everyone has just been weird, has been great, has been bad for some, but or like at times. So we started this podcast kind of right once COVID hit.
Yeah,
and that was a godsend for us. Like we're doing,
we wouldn't be here without COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
Not at all, man. Or sitting here talking to you for real, which is super dope. We connect. I mean, I've never been to Jersey before.
I haven't been to Jersey either.
Yeah, for sure. So we get to kick it with you. And
we got to get out there though.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I heard
you guys are in Michigan, right?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah, for
yes,
sure.
Sir.
You ever been?
It's cold.
So cold.
It's cold. It's cold in Jersey too. I'm sure it's not as cold in Michigan. Nah. I've not been to Michigan. I've been to, I think the furthest west, the furthest Midwest I've been to Chicago.
Oh yeah.
So,
okay, so close.
For sure. I used to live in Chicago. I lived there for a better part of 2 or 3 years. Yeah. So.
And are you guys close to the Canadian border?
So we are on the west side. So the lake that separates Michigan and Illinois would be Lake Michigan. So we are on Chicago's on one side of Lake Michigan, and then Grand Rapids is going to be on the other side there. So we are actually 2.5 hours from the border.
Probably.
That's not bad.
Three. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's where everybody goes to drink when they're under 21. is that drive over to the border and make
Except
it
we
to
can't
a
get there now.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
all the borders are shut, right?
Yeah,
so I feel bad for the 17 or the 18-year-olds right now.
Exactly. So yeah, when they want to enjoy wine, which is usually not usually wine, but yeah, beer.
Yeah, it's usually the heavier stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Little vodka.
Little vodka.
5 o'clock vodka.
Some Smirnoff. Some pineapple Smirnoff.
Right.
Gross.
Yeah. So we talked about like what 2020 has done and how it's kind of changed your process, or like, you know, like where you are now compared to the start of the year. For us, I know social media has kind of played like a big role for us, and just the creative mind in general. Like how do you think you've used that to your advantage, if at all, so far this year?
Well, this year it's been tougher than most. And I think that's because everyone has to use social media now. That's really the only outlet, right?
That's 100%.
So it's almost like you're competing against way more people.
World. Yeah, the whole world.
Yeah, not just like individuals such as myself and yourself. You're competing against big companies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So one way I got my music out there and I slowly gained a small following was through social media ads on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay.
And it was really effective, and it really helped me reach a much broader audience, an audience that would have never heard my music otherwise.
Yeah. Right.
But, this year, we're moving to Your Numb. I released in August. I promoted it, and it didn't do as well as the other songs that I released. And I realized it's because there's just way more competition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%. Yep.
A lot more artists releasing music, a lot more companies who are fighting for attention. So it's a blessing and a curse. I mean, it's a blessing because you get to still reach people. Mm-hmm. It's just, it was my primary method of reaching people before. I'm not a performing artist. I don't go on stage and sing songs and try to build my name that way, the traditional route, because, for me, that's a completely different art form. Recording music and performing music are completely separate art forms, and my art form is the recording side.
Very true. Very true.
For sure, man. I mean, I get where you're coming from there. Seeing, like, getting into some of your work that you already created and showed the world. Try was your first single. What has it been like to see the reaction from that release?
It was when I released that song, I knew it was special. When I wrote the song, I knew it was special. So I wrote the song in March of 2018. So 2.5 years ago now. Mm-hmm. And that day I posted it. I wrote the first verse and chorus, and I posted a video of me singing it. And the only time ever this has ever happened, Instagram gave me a notification saying, "Hey, you need to promote this because everyone who's seen it is loving it." Yeah. So I immediately promoted it, and it reached so many people, and everyone loved it. I didn't get a single negative reaction to that song. Yeah. And for me, that was confirmation that I should be doing this. Like, I should be writing songs.
That's what's up.
I should be recording myself. I should be releasing music.
Yeah.
It's not the first song that I ever wrote. Obviously, I had written dozens of songs before that, recorded dozens of songs before that.
You're also a writer, naturally. I mean, that you said that you started off writing, right?
Yeah, no. I've been writing, and usually my process is writing and recording. So if I write something, I'm usually recording it immediately.
Okay.
So, so with Try, it was just, I knew immediately that I needed to release this into the world, that this is what people wanted to hear and what people needed.
Yeah, that was the first one I know I went to for sure. And I think I had listened to it and I came back to Darryl and I was like, yo, like, we gotta throw this on. Like, we gotta throw this on. Like, hey, listen to this real quick and let me know, because I think I know that.
Nah, when you're with your girl and she asks, "Who is this?" That's when I knew. I was like, "Oh yeah, we good." She was like, "Oh, who is this?" I was like, "Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
so we knew that one was a vibe, like off rip, and it's great.
Girls are a great indicator, man. They really are. Like, girls are a great indicator whether or not music is good. And you're not the first ones who've told me that. Like, if a girl hears a song and they love it, then you know it's good.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, and that's I mean they move everything, right? Like, and truthfully speaking, in music, especially from a just getting a party moving, but also from your perspective, you speak from a man's perspective to a woman. That's how I feel when I hear your music. Does that make sense or no?
For sure, it does. I mean, and I tend to, I say a lot of the traditional, like the things that you would hear in R&B music and pop music. I say like I usually write like baby and love, and sometimes I even say girl. You know what I mean? Like, so I am very specific. I am a heterosexual. I do like women. So, and I've only been in one serious relationship for most of my adult life. Mm-hmm. So we've had ups and downs, she and I. So it's been a big inspiration for my music.
Do you think
is that relationship?
Is heartbreak easier to write, or is being in love easier to write?
Heartbreak is much easier to write because you feel.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know if you guys have ever had your heart broken or if you've ever been in love.
Well, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, right? I mean, sometimes it's. Yeah, but you guys know how it is. If when you're heartbroken, especially when it happens when you're younger, it's like the worst pain in the world.
Yeah, there's like so
it
many,
really
like,
is. It's gut wrenching.
Yeah, there's so many like emotions behind the pain, and like there's so much you can say about it, and sometimes like you don't want to say it, but like I have to feel that like as an artist, like that's the way that you say it, and
100%, bro. And I mean, like when I was in 3rd grade and Mrs. Rosenbroom had a boyfriend. That's what I mean, man. This is exactly what I mean. You know how pissed off I was?
Oh man, Mrs. Rosenbloom, she was bad, huh?
Oh my gosh, and she was a Spanish teacher. Come on, Saakb. Yeah, come on, Rosenbloom with the Spanish words. Come on, man. This is it.
Be honest. Yeah. Have you looked her up on Facebook?
Man, that's a really good idea. Yeah, we're in a different. So I mean, that's 20 years though. So I don't even know if I want to see those stats after that. that's not. Yeah. That's not looking.
You want to keep the memory.
No, she probably. You know what I mean? You're like, let me stop. Cause yeah. But Saakb, thank you. 8-year-old me is looking up to you like, yo, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, listen. I was talking to somebody yesterday about this. If my music can provide catharsis to anyone. If anyone can go to my music and play it and be able to process their emotions, and that's the purpose, right? That's why we do this.
Yep.
Job done.
It's to be able to relate to other people.
100%, bro.
Yeah. So let's move into the latest single. So this came out in August, right? Move Until You're Numb, which is the one that has those 80s pop feel, that Mike Jag feel. How has the reaction been, like, seeing that release and the growth from that first single, Try? Like, how do you feel that the response has been for that?
That's such an interesting question because, the reaction is always going to be good from the people who...
That fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, my 5 fans will love it. My family will love it. And I love it, and that's the only reason I put it out is because I loved it. I mean, I heard the song, I wrote something to it immediately, and I needed to get it out into the world. I didn't want to be selfish with this one and keep it close, like I am with my other 25 songs that no one else has heard. I needed this to be out into the world, and everyone likes it, but it's not like, I'm still relatively unknown. I'm still a relatively unknown artist. I'm a newer artist in the sense of new as in people haven't heard of me.
Right. Okay.
So it's not like it's not climbing up the charts. It's not like opening doors even to, it's not that type of song. And I'm not really sure what that song will be, or if there is a song out there that I've yet to write or that I've already written that will open those doors for me. But the reaction is always going to be positive from the people close to me, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely. So, like I said, coming from Try, and we haven't even talked about Pause This Moment because that's a straight vibe.
Yeah. Thank you.
But
I like that one too.
Yeah, that's yeah, yeah, that's a vibe.
Yeah. But that one's a special one.
Yeah, so like coming from like Try and then, Pause This Moment and then hearing this, it's like, oh, like completely different or like a different sound, like a new, like.
Well, it's up tempo, right?
Yeah,
I think that's a major difference, right? Is that it's like, oh, hey, by the way, I can write and do pop songs,
right?
And dance songs and club songs, whatever it is. It's and I guess that's maybe that's the major difference. Is like I haven't written a lot of up tempo songs because the slower songs, the ballads, the heartbreak songs are much easier to write for me, especially if I've had my heart broken.
Man, that's depressing, but amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it makes sense, right?
Yeah,
like
it does.
because heartbreak is such a strong emotion.
Yep.
Whereas happiness is usually when you're happy, it's fleeting, so it's very short lived.
Yeah.
And when you are happy, to be able to write when you're happy, it has to be right place, right time.
Yeah, and half the time you're worried about like, oh, how long is this gonna last? Like you said, short lived. Like, man, let me go ahead and enjoy this little piece of pie that I have.
Yep.
Because the rest of this is gonna be,
True.
You know what I mean? That's the way we think, unfortunately. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Saakb.
Yeah. So it's hard to fake happiness too, and not like any of the songs that are written are disingenuine. I mean, they all came from a very genuine place, and I was feeling those emotions at the time when writing and recording them. But the happier songs are. I'll say this: before COVID, the happier songs were much harder to write. After COVID, being in quarantine, being able to spend weeks, days, months with the love of my life, like every single day waking up next to her, like that's been amazing to me.
That's what's up.
So
man.
I am much happier. So I have been recently writing a lot more happier songs.
I see you out here, man. Yeah, and giving the vibes on the pod. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, man. Come on. Fresh out of Jersey. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. Good to hear, man. What can we expect from you? 2021, and we still got 2 months left here in 2020, but what else can we expect from you? EP, maybe an album?
I know you mentioned albums.
Yeah,
so
for sure. We
whatever you can share.
Yeah,
whatever you can share.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I've recorded. I mentioned before. I've recorded like 30 songs.
Yep.
Right, and I've released. I don't even know how many, 5, 8 songs into the world.
Okay.
So
I think I noticed like 7 or 8 on Spotify when I was listening. So.
Yeah. So there's like the first 4 are the first 4 songs that I ever recorded and written. So I don't really count those even. So between there's Try, By My Side, Pause This Moment, Move Into Your Numb. Like those are the 4 songs that I've really been pushing, and that's more like the sound of everything else I've written. So what I really want to do is I want to put out at least 1 album, if not 2 or 3 next year, and piece everything together. Like it's really, I want the albums to sound cohesive, and I want them to, I want them to make sense musically, lyrically, emotionally. So, and it's just one big puzzle, so I want to put, 10 songs together that fit really well on one record, and then maybe another 10 songs that are probably like more up-tempo dance. I'm working on some like French pop shit right now. So like
that's what's up, man.
Okay.
And then there's like the 80s album.
Yeah.
There's like an 80s vibe pop album that I want to put out. So I really want to at least 1 album I would say in 2021. But if everything goes well, and God shines His light on me, then maybe 3.
Do you see yourself staying independent?
That's a good question, man. I don't know.
I gotta ask, man.
I think it all depends.
I don't know, man.
On who comes to you, or like who's
what's the deal looking
who
like?
Says what? Because we kind of say the same thing about the podcast too. It's like, do we, like, if someone were to come to us and be like, hey, like, do you want to go to this network? It's like, it depends. It truly just.
Well, I will say this with podcasting, right? Podcasting is still we're still very early in its art form. So the rules haven't really been written yet.
Yeah.
So you can go to like a podcasting company, like iHeartRadio or Dash Radio or whoever out there is buying a podcast. They can come to you and offer very favorable terms. Like they may just want to license your podcast for
take an IP.
rather than owning the masters outright. And I was offered a deal. In full disclosure, I was offered a deal earlier this year, and I was really unfavorable. I was being asked to hand over 100% of my masters without receiving any payment. You know, so it's like, and I've been independent this entire time, and I'd like to continue doing that, and I'd like to own my intellectual property.
Yeah,
and I think it's possible. I really do. I'm hopeful, as long as I'm able to continue making money doing other things, that I'm hopeful I'll be able to stay independent.
Yeah, man. You got our full support there, dude. Like, seriously, we have these conversations all the time. And number one is your IP is the one thing that you know what I mean? Yeah, that's you. You shouldn't have to hand that over to anyone. Especially from your point, man. You got great music, dude. Like,
yeah,
thank you, man.
It's yours.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. That's your shit.
Else's.
But yeah. But at the same time, you know, everybody's got to eat, right? There's the other side of that, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, people get caught up in the idea of you know, they want to be able to make music and make money off of their music, so they'll take the deal.
Yep.
They'll take the, you know, however much money the company's throwing at you.
Yeah.
But there's a huge downside to that. The downside is you don't own it.
100%.
After that, it's theirs, you know? So you might be able to collect royalties off of it and publishing off of it in the back end, but you know, when that label goes and sells it 20 years from now, they're going to make $100 million off of it.
Crazy money. And if they're willing to pay you X, then what are you really worth?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what was that? I think it was Master P that said, you know, he was being offered $1 million.
Yeah.
And he turned it down, and he's like, "Yo, if they're paying me $1 million,
then what am
I'm
I
probably
really
worth 10 times."
worth?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I really fucking
All
worth?
facts.
Exactly.
All facts.
Saakb out here dropping dimes, man.
Dropping them.
Preaching
On
the pod.
We see.
Listen, I'm just an echo chamber. I'm listening to the I'm listening to the Russes, and I'm watching old videos of Prince talking about his record deals in the 90s, and
yes, sir.
I'm reading shit about Michael and his publishing deal, and how, you know, Michael Jackson owned 50% of Sony ATV Publishing.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Sony ATV is not just Michael Jackson's catalog. I mean, that's the Beatles. That's Elvis. Like
crazy.
Mariah. You know, and Michael owned half of it.
And in some aspects, he was dangerous with it. Like that. I mean, and there's that. That's all conspiracy theory, right? But he's that guy.
I wouldn't say it's conspiracy. I think people say it's conspiracy when they want to shut something down.
Yeah.
When you want to shut an idea down, you'll say it's conspiracy theory. But it's very likely that the reason, you know, like, I would say that.
Please say it, man, because I know where you're going. I know where you're going with it. Just
listen, man, I think so. All of the allegations against him of child molestation, all of the negative press about him being like Wacko Jacko.
Yep.
That was intentional, man. Someone was trying to ruin his image. You know, whether it was one person or if it was a conglomerate of people, they were trying to ruin Michael. So, because they wanted his publishing, he wouldn't sell it. He wouldn't sell it back because he knew what it was worth.
Yep.
They offered him hundreds of millions of dollars for the 50% of Sony ATV back, and he wouldn't do it. And once he died, and it still took 8 years for Sony ATV to get their publishing back.
Yep.
The Jackson estate ended up selling it to them for like $750 million in 2017, which is like nuts. $750 million for half of the publishing, and he didn't get that offer when he was alive.
And then then begs the question. Okay, $750 is what they paid,
right?
But like you just said,
what is it worth?
Exactly,
it's worth billions.
Yeah,
it's American history, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
like this is America's songbook.
It's an artifact.
You know, this is culture. American culture is you can't put a price on it.
Yeah,
and that's why Michael didn't want to sell it.
Yep.
And which is why they ruined his image, and why he turned to drugs, and why he eventually died.
Yep.
Yeah, we just talked about it in the podcasting world. Joe Budden podcast. They just ended their deal with Spotify, and once that happened, you just see a lot of stuff come out. You know, there's all these things about Joe Budden, how nasty he is, and like just
you hear Charlamagne talking shit about Joe Budden publicly.
It's just
because Charlamagne doesn't own his podcast. iHeartRadio owns that shit.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm like, right? What are you talking about?
Yeah. 100%. And it's it's just it was like very interesting to see that battle go on with two of the top podcasts, at least in our space, right? In the music space, in our culture. I hate the culture space to broad. That's a very broad term, but you hate to see the negative there. And with that being said, this is Joe Budden, who has now his own network. There was a plan there. He wasn't stupid. He had people backing him up. But we see that in any space, man. I'm sure you see it in music, and I'm sure you have artists who are friends who you would love to collab with, who have stipulations that they can't work with you or some shit like that. Like there is a lot of fuckery in this industry.
Yeah, man.
Seriously.
Yeah, man. It's not for the faint of heart. But I like to tell myself that I'm not in this for just for personal gain. I'd like to think that this music can be worth something someday, which is why I've invested time and money into getting my music out there.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, this is still a selfless pursuit. I'm still writing music for other people.
Yep.
I want people to hear it and to use it. So, I think, God will help me out, especially because intentions are right.
He'll do it.
He will do it. He will do it. Won't he do it?
Yeah. Won't he do it? God is good. God is good.
All
but
the
yeah,
time.
man,
All the
Saakb, we appreciate you joining this pod with us. We always say once you join the Music in the Bottle pod, you are family. So like I said, we've been rocking with the music. We are excited to see the album. We're excited to see everything that comes from your voice. Like I said, your voice is a godsend. We enjoy it.
Thank you, man.
Where can the people find you as far as social media goes? Obviously, we'll plug all of this in our show notes. We'll do some stuff on our Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and stuff as well. Yeah. But where can the people find you? What are your handles?
The easiest way would be going to my website, saakb.com, SAAKB.com.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you can find links to all of my socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and you can find all my music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Saakb, once again, man, thank you so much. And this is the Music in a
Thank
Bottle
you,
pod. Saakb, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Likewise. Thank you.
All right, guys, we got a lot to talk about in this culture section. The first topic, I very reluctant to share on my part because I like this artist a lot.
Yeah.
I definitely want to shed light on it, and if there is any messiness on this part with this artist, we don't want that, so we want to bring it to light for sure. XXXTentacion passed away in June of what was 2019. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yes. I'm pretty sure. I remember that. The fans go off on his team for using his IG account for promotion, unfortunately. And basically promoting his new single.
Yeah.
Or a single.
I think it was his or a track with him in it at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
I get it too. Like using I still follow his page. I just found out when I was looking. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've also seen it before, like on somebody's page that's passed and they posted something or went live, or maybe it was Juice's page not too long ago. Yeah. And it was just like, wait, what? And like, I get the weird aspect of it, in which we kind of just talked about it last week with Mac Miller and Reason, just like, just kind of like keep the peace, let it be.
Yeah, I think this one hit me the hardest. Like his death hit me the hardest for real. And I it's weird, you know what I mean? Because dude was younger than me, number one, but also like from an emotion, you know what I mean? Like, like I don't even like talking about it because that shit is just terrible. Like, the whole, especially seeing it all on film, like unfortunately, and I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, we don't see the Pop Smoke. We don't see others like that. You know what I mean? The Juice WRLD, which I'm sure they do have camera of that, which I would never want to see. But the X, that just made me like, like shiver for real.
And like I think with this one though too, I think this was like the second or third time that something has happened like with his team and his mom. Like I think a lot of people are calling out his mom
for
just
exploitation.
Yes. Something about the car.
Got that good education.
Something about the car that he died in was like used for some promotion or something.
I saw
artifact.
So I just think a lot of his fans are just like kind of fed up with the way that they're going about it. But I guess it's also,
it's for sure a two-way.
Yeah.
First, I do want to say, he said 2019, it was 2018. I just had to look it up to make sure it was.
It was 2018?
Yep.
It was
June,
my bad.
June 2018.
Because
I was thinking about it. Nipsey was 2019.
Yep.
And I think that's where, and it was around the same time. So I remember.
You're 100% right. I remember I had just moved into my old spot, Jamele, and like,
Bricks.
Right when that broke, like I just moved in, went through a breakup, whatever, yada yada yada. But literally, the I think the day before. Like I just remember all a series of events and what I was going through. But I was like, I'm talking like air mattress switching to a new mattress, like for real. And then that happened. I was just like, damn, like this is a week.
Yeah.
Because I was fucking with his music heavy. Like I'm Sipping Tea in My Hood was the first song I heard by him. And you know how like my whole, in terms of music, like my whole thing is I want to find artists like that. Like, you know what I mean? I want to find artists early on. So like, Look at Me or Fuck on Me. Look at Me. Yeah, that was like the first song that was really big. But Sipping Tea in My Hood was like, I was like, man, this is weird. But that was super dope. So then I went through this whole catalog and I was just like, for some reason, gravitated towards this artist. Yeah. Shit happened.
I definitely didn't rock with him like that. Definitely wasn't one of my favorite new artists. But when he did pass, just I'm a big Twitter guy, and Twitter fucking blew the fuck up, bro. Like everybody like was tweeting about
sad.
Like and then obviously I saw the video and I was like, it's just getting posted everywhere. People are sad, but the video's getting posted. It was a tough thing to see. One like another guy that was so young, gone. But yeah, I definitely didn't listen to his music, but I definitely understand his fans and how much they cared about him and his, and his character and his music. So
yeah, I think like I probably say Question Mark. Was that the name of the album too?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough. I think that was his last album, but that was one where I was like, oh boy, it's fire. Like this is dope. Yeah. And it was
hella
like
talented, could sing and rap.
Yo, and that's what it was. It was the fact that he was so versatile with it. Yeah. And it was crazy. And even like being a rapper and a singer, he still did it differently than everybody else.
Yeah. So much different. Yeah.
It was crazy. But yeah, I will say I do think it's like I said, it's tough because I do agree with a lot of the fans. It's like, yo, why would you use it? But again, it's like what other account? You know what I'm saying? And then you're looking at it like from his mom. Yeah. Like, or if anybody's gonna go on live.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the person who gives birth to him. But I do get the fans too. It's like, yo,
and his baby's gotta eat too. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I mean, he gotta. I know for sure he has one. He has one child with the old girl. But yeah, his baby's gotta eat. His family, his mom gotta eat. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know, it's the same thing as Pop Smoke mom sitting on all that music. This man, record, like for real. So it's like,
and like we talked about it off air. It's like if they would have made an account, after he died, saying, hey, like this is like where all his stuff is going. Yeah. Or like this is like where we're going to release stuff. We're gonna leave his account for him. Like we're gonna let this account sit. But as far as us moving on and starting to post new stuff, or like just get fundraisers out or whatever it may be. Yeah, this is the account to go to, which they didn't do. But like Wayne said, at the same time, it's a two-way street with that one. So
heck yeah. Heck yeah, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Big rest in peace.
Yeah, to X, man. For real. Thank you for the great music, man, and just good vibes. Michael B. Jordan, he's to produce Static Shock, the live action film.
Hey, that was my show.
I'm geeked for that.
Yeah, that'd be super dope.
I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, I got into that late, like adult. Like I didn't even watch it when I was a kid, for real. Yeah, okay. I was watching it in college.
Yeah. I used to watch it like younger days for sure. I don't know like if I ever like truly like finished like a season of it or whatever. Yeah. It was just on and I'd be like, oh, a black cartoon, bet. I'm keeping this on. Like I don't know what's going on or what part of the episode
for sure
what's going on, but I fuck with it and that definitely excited to see this. Did they say who was possibly playing him?
I didn't read through all the article. Okay. I didn't know if who's Static or like Virgil Hawkins was supposed to be, but I guess Jaden Smith was a possible rumored. That'd be dope. I mean, he's a great actor, right? Yeah. And he, I mean, fits the bill for the times, right? Kids can look up to him, and at the same time, we all resonate with him as a. Oh yeah. He did great in The Karate Kid. And he was dope in Pursuit of Happiness, right?
That's just like 4 and 5 in both these.
Oh. What? How old is he? Like 19, 21, 20?
Yeah. He's somewhere in there, I think. Yeah.
Sure. Pursuit of Happiness wasn't that long ago. Come on, bro. I was out there.
It was a while ago.
Bro, come on, man. I was out there painting with Will Smith, I remember.
It was a while ago.
Come on, bro.
Okay. I do think it's dope, though, that, did you like see, I looked at more of the article and it was like, this is coming from like Michael B. Jordan's production company.
I did see that, yeah.
So I think that's really tight. Yeah. And I think he like kind of tweeted about, or I think it was an article, but he talked about the emphasis on like just bringing like more black superheroes from like the DC universe just out in general.
Salute to Chadwick. Yes, sir. It's that big. I mean, even us as adults, we could easily say like seeing Black Panther on the screen was super dope. I can't think of another outside of my man from The Incredibles, the Ice Dude. Incredibles, seeing another was like, was my
Frozo?
Where's my super? Bro, quick story off of that. I had on like I think I might have texted you or Snapchatted you.
Yeah.
But I had on some pink pants at work and just like a shirt that he had on like from the movie. And kids, bro. Fuck kids, bro.
They called you Frozone?
So I was doing a walk around like around the hotel and like there's these little 12, 13-year-old kids just out by the pool. And out of nowhere I hear and my hair was bald at the time. So out of nowhere I just hear these kids just yell, "Where's my super suit?" Like I wanted to just turn around and just be like, "Who the fuck said that, bro?"
Flamed you right on there.
Seriously,
No, that's actually. I mean, it might be October 31st. It's a good look. That's a good look. I was gonna put might be the vibe. Last year I was gonna put Tyler the Creator had just released that album.
Oh,
he had the suit on. Igor.
Are you about to get the wig?
I was about to get the Igor. Yeah, for sure.
The wig.
Yeah.
Nah, that would have been lit. I'm not gonna lie.
It may have been, but that would have just been me sitting around the house in the Igor suit because I ain't do nothing Halloween last year.
Yeah, I ain't done nothing in a minute. Probably won't do nothing this year.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. That's super dope. That's super dope. Yeah, switching it up a little bit, going to music, man. Reason, the artist who released an album, was that last Friday or 2 Fridays ago?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. He admits to TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, the label, right? The label. Going through a weird time right now. Compares the label to the Warriors. Like they're transitioning. The Warriors right now are the Golden State Warriors are a basketball team who have a couple of superstars and unfortunately had a down year. And he's basically kind of saying that, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Away? Okay.
Pretty much what I got from it. Yeah.
You think there's something deeper into the label not releasing much music like SZA, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, J Rock? Who else we got?
Sir.
Absol.
Yep.
Sir. Who else?
Zakari.
COVID. I still think it's COVID.
You think it's COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think
that's a good point.
I can see honestly everybody waiting until they can tour it.
Yeah.
Like you can't tour it right now.
Yeah,
It's just gonna sit.
true.
A lot of touring artists there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean it definitely makes you question like, okay, like what is going on? But Wayne makes a good point. COVID, like, you know, like you can't truly, like, I think Cole said it best in the song, you know, like touring is how you eat at the end of the day, really.
That's in
Was that the 1985?
1995. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so I mean, you know, like that's how you eat, truly. But I mean, and then like with the SZA stuff coming out about her like having her music locked up, it does make you question like, all right, like is other niggas' music locked up or like what's going on? But at the same time, I mean, we just don't know. Like I said, weird time. I mean, 2020 is a weird time. Like COVID is here. Like it hasn't went away.
Ain't a joke, yeah, for sure. I mean, at the same time, TDE, like we are trying to get signed. No, I'm just, but no. In all seriousness,
what's up?
In all seriousness, man, it is. I think it's a weird time. I don't have too many speculations. I just don't want to speak on like, because then something else comes out next week. It's like the like ain't nobody. You know what I mean? There's so many beats. Oh, like the Quavo. What's QC? You and I talked about that. The QC, the label, and like they were pissed off and blah blah blah. Like that, and nothing came out of that. There's just so much, man. There's so much there, but
and we also mentioned too, like Kendrick gonna drop when he drop. Like we ain't really sweating it. Like we just gonna let the dude live his life. And when he
same as Rihanna,
when he give us music, he give us music.
Yeah, we're gonna listen.
But I mean, Reason also mentioned how, you know, like he feels good that he's been the one that's been able to, you know, like keep the label up in 2020 when other artists are waiting to release or waiting to do his thing or waiting to do their thing, which, you know, shout out to Reason for that and just for kind of like clearing the air a little bit on what's going on. Because, I mean, questions are out there, like
what's going on?
Like what's going on. But, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, when you compare it to the Warriors, it's like they still got Steph. They still got Clay. They still got Draymond. They gonna be back. Like
I don't think so, but yes.
You don't think so?
I just feel like I mean they're gonna need a big pickup, 100%. I think that. I mean, I really hate the I mean,
you don't think they're gonna get one?
I'm about to say that Giannis look.
That Giannis take.
Nasty.
It's just like, but it's just so weird, bro. Like, what am I gonna do? Shoot a three and then just expect this big dude to run down the middle and dunk the ball?
Yeah.
Like I much rather see Giannis. What if Giannis went to Houston? Exactly. That's how I feel about with the Warriors. Like it just don't mesh. Where I could see Giannis going was Oklahoma City though.
I guess that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Y'all just
But I think the Warriors will
No,
be
I
back.
can see it.
I
But
think the Warriors will be back. I mean,
yeah, Derrick Rose going to Lakers for some reason.
Yo,
I don't know why.
That's
but
not,
yeah.
is that like is that they're there or is
I
they
don't
still
know,
in
man. Like,
talks?
the rumors, like, come on, bro. Like Rondo did amazing.
shit. Kuzma gone.
You think so?
Danny Green gone.
Yeah. Danny Green shot
yo,
20% from
look,
the three. I can make
don't
one.
do that. Don't do that. Daddy,
Bro.
he proved himself though.
Yeah, he
When? The last game, he had a couple of them joints.
You talking about the last game of the Spurs? Come on, Wayne. We brought you on here.
Bro,
for a
look, I'm
reason.
saying,
Come on,
bro,
I'm
last
just
game of the
saying.
finals, though, Danny Green did his thing, bro. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
He did.
He did. He can't redeem himself, but I ain't gonna lie.
But I think a lot of them niggas gone.
it was all for the ring. That one.
that one.
To get him out.
Nah, because Danny Green, I mean, yeah, I think Deion Waiter's gone. J.R. Smith gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
how J.R. Smith have it? We said this the other day. How J.R. Smith have
Can't
it?
afford
He be the
shirts.
first one with his shirt off.
He can't
Yeah.
afford shirts. I
Yeah,
used to say that
sitting
about
and
Lil
playing.
Wayne. That used to be my take on Lil Wayne when I was younger.
Oh, you sick.
I know.
How you hate on Wayne?
Bro, I don't know why, bro. I think I was into somebody else at the time, bro. Who was hot? Who was
At
the
that time,
Nobody was higher than Wayne.
it was either Wayne or Jay, and it's like,
Nah, not Jay, because I was too young. I'm talking about like peak Wayne. I was
bro,
like,
oh no, that's tough.
yeah.
Because Wayne was literally like the undisputed champ.
I used to say Wayne was like, I was dumb as a kid. I was like, yeah, Wayne broke. He can't even afford his t-shirt.
Oh my god.
Talking about the Hot Boys. I think I was in a Nas heavy. And then Nas
Okay.
dropped Hip Hop Is Dead. And I was like, oh yeah.
That makes sense.
But honestly though, not going with the crowd kind of forced me into like getting to know music. Cause then like out of Nas, like when Nas dissed that and then all the artists that came out, cause then that got me into Jeezy. Cause I was not messing with Jeezy heavy. We in Michigan.
yeah.
Like I wasn't messing with Jeezy heavy.
Yeah.
Like I could imagine in Detroit,
Oh,
like where
Detroit,
you grew up,
Jeezy's like,
a guy.
Yeah,
like for real.
literally. Nah,
but
facts.
here it was like, who was it? I mean, like, you know what I mean? It was like kind of like we're more so. I think that on the west side of Michigan, we more so veer towards Chicago rap than we do
okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
the Chicago rap scene than we do the
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
A little bit
I
of
would
the
actually.
Detroit scene.
That's true.
Yeah.
I would say that for sure.
I'm gonna
That
grab
kinda
a
makes
glass of
sense.
this, Birdo, though.
Yeah, do your
Okay.
thing, bro. Do your
Turn
thing.
up, re-up.
Yeah, bro. Be careful though. It's a lot of equipment over here.
Facts.
We don't. We do not have the setup for it to be having a bunch of wine.
We don't.
Nah, it's actually like the opposite.
We got like 800 ounces. We living on the edge for real.
Yeah, it's pretty lethal.
Yeah.
All good though.
All right.
But yeah, with that being said, switching it up, he said right this Kanye. Speaking of Kanye, I mean Chicago music scene, right?
Yeah.
Was it a diss? Do y'all see it as that? Her saying F Kanye on
Man,
or
it's
F him?
SNL, man.
It's for jokes.
It's
for
a joke.
jokes. Yeah.
It's a joke, but I mean, at the same time, it didn't really seem too jokish.
No,
Right.
I don't think it was. Timing is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Kanye's been in the news a lot for a lot of shit. As far as politics goes, as far as
Isn't that the genius of Kanye though, being able to stay in the news?
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Yeah,
That's facts. And I think a lot of people not throwing her under the bus, but she's the one who said F Kanye, so she's the one who's getting talked about right now. But I mean, she felt the type of way, so she said what she needed to say, and that's okay. Like, I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. If you want to say that on Saturday Night Live, say it. I mean, Meg used her platform last week to say what she wanted to say.
Yeah, I like that.
That was a good point.
I like that take. Yeah, she used it, and I mean, yeah, my only thing, and this was before I swear, no, I'm not, like, hand up. I said this to y'all right before I even saw the Kanye tweet was, why get on a public platform like that and diss another, you know what I mean, a black person like that? Why? And I get it, I do, but it's just like,
Yeah.
and that was my only issue. I swear, that was it. That was the only
and like I get the whole like, and like the whole video was her joking, you know, saying like you need to, like let's vote this black dude in, even though he don't got no job, or you know, like he just got off probation.
Yeah.
So that was all funny, and then like at the end when you know he mentioned Kanye, for her to say that, it does kind of seem a little offsetting a little bit, but Kanye's tweet though was great. Kanye's tweet was great.
It was an exact response. I mean, obviously, I didn't go into the 20 years thing, but he reading. I mean, word for word, what Kanye said was basically, I've always said SNL uses black people to hold other black people back. My heart goes out to Issa Rae. I'm praying for her and her family, and I know that the 20 years of service I've paid in the entertainment field has furthered our ability to be more successful. Sorry, I was looking at the picture of Issa Rae, like, man, I forgot the glow, like, not the glow, but like she really made a change. Yeah, she.
There was a lot of people talking about that tweet though, because it's in like his Google is in Spanish or whatever.
Bro, that was funny. When I seen it, I was like,
a lot of people were like, oh, you.
Hey,
Twitter was crazy.
You gotta challenge yourself, right?
yeah.
I be defending the shit out of Kanye.
Look, right.
Bro.
What can he do, huh?
Hey, bro, you know what I mean? Spanish, right? You never know. Yeah, Spanish, crazy. But yeah, man, I do get where both of them are coming from, because Kanye has been with the fuckery this year, partly.
But that's still the homie.
Yeah, still the homie, because he did release the Masters to our mission.
Like the best. I don't know. It's the best fuckery I think I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still. Yeah. And it's like, what are we saying is the wild shit he did this year? Yeah. Like, I mean,
the most wild thing is not releasing that album Donda. Like, give me
I don't
that
even
album.
want to talk about that, bro.
Give me that album. Like,
yeah, that was bad.
But shelved.
Honestly though, the Donda, that whole thing released on SoundCloud.
I mean,
with the vibes,
we thought it released on SoundCloud, but
y'all wasn't with not Zynga, but y'all wasn't with LimeWire or FrostWire.
Boy, I have FrostWire.
My phone is gone instantly. Laptop destroyed. I'm not even touching a LimeWire.
I had all that shit down.
I wasn't with that because you can get the free movies on there for real.
Shit, I had Napster too.
Oh, I ain't had Napster. How old did you?
No, Napster was legit.
I had never had the Napster, but the LimeWire for real got me.
It saved me. It saved me. Sometimes.
I was downloading 100 bars by the game on LimeWire, bro. That was my shit.
It was all good.
Should I tried to download movies and it said Friday, and I clicked on it and it wasn't Friday.
Nah, that was Thursday for sure. It was bad. Nah, it was straight until mom's laptop ain't work no more. It was a bad day.
And then she hit you up and you be like, I ain't even know.
I don't even know what you mean. I just don't. Yeah.
No, I was doing my schoolwork. Yeah. Oh, you was gonna check my grades? No.
Ooh, that was the worst time.
Oh, man, bro.
Y'all ever hide your report card?
I never hit it. No. At the time, like I was really with the shits at the time when we were bringing like report cards home. But in middle school was when like that shit went tech. Yeah.
Bro, my mom went to every conference. I was like, Mom, like you don't gotta go. Like I swear I'm straight. Like you already seen the report card. Like I'm straight. Like you don't gotta go. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going. I'm like, for what?
You gotta just check in.
Bro.
Yeah, I was a kid for sure. Like we beat her to the crib before she got off work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing ain't make it home.
You checking mail?
Oh, it's a
I don't know.
For so. Oh, that's in my backpack now.
Yeah.
And I'm not putting it in my room. She might find it. I'm just taking it to school and back and forth.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna tell y'all one story. I really hope I hope my parents are watching this. The worst. So like report cards and whatnot. I wasn't terrible. Like I mean, I had none of, like I really got in trouble for C's for real. Yeah. So I was not able to slack. But the worst was either my sophomore year of high school, and me and my boys, shout out to Glenn and Clyde, and we skipped 7th hour, which is the last hour of the school day, and we left early, dog. We had like this like gym class, and I got detention. My dumb ass, I went to detention, dude. I lied to my dad. I was like, yeah, I'm getting extra help with math. I needed to go to school early, so I went to the 7:30 detention rather than the 7:15, 7 o'clock detention rather than after school. Bro, I left the detention slip in my pants, and my mom was doing my laundry at the same time.
Damn.
That's sick.
That was disgusting. I was disgusted in myself. Like at that time.
You already finessed out of it.
Yeah, you ever seen a little kid with the
Oh my God.
Yeah. Bro, it was the worst, dog. Like I don't know what I was thinking. And number one, man, shout out to Glenn and Clyde because they really held it down for me. But like I just don't get why. We left like 20 minutes early. Like we had a 45-minute class, 50-minute class. Like it was pointless. It was pointless. And I was the only one that lived close, so I could walk home from the school. But yeah, anyway,
it'd be like that.
That was the worst. That was the worst. But next up, I don't know what tangent we got off there, but yes,
it's all good.
Shout out to Cardi B and Offset. Looks like they're rekindling the flame.
Yeah.
All right. Hot take.
I mean, it's
their relationship, bro. I can't.
Yeah, y'all can't be happy for couples now. That's how y'all feel.
I was happy the first time.
Oh, for real.
And the second,
Yeah.
the
Like
third time.
I don't care no more.
All right. I mean, I'm just saying because like, man, they be loving the hate when Cardi's. I mean, they love it when Cardi's single, but when she happy and actually at a peace.
Is she at peace?
I don't know, man. This is what like when why
I don't know,
why
Wayne.
be,
You been in the DM, so she
Oh yeah.
I'm saying.
Why you be trying to mess up everybody's peace?
Look.
Glacier Boy over there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Shorty, send me soup. Send me the ramen. What's up?
Oh, so all right,
Yeah.
I got you.
Nah, yeah.
You here for the WAP, huh?
I am here for the WAP.
I am.
Shit, the way them nudes leaked, I don't.
All right, here we go.
You wasn't rocking?
Shit, I don't know.
You wasn't rocking, Jamele? Go ahead.
Nah, you wasn't rocking. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah,
Nah,
just pass the ball. Pass the ball. I'm here.
I mean, I don't really mess with Cardi anyways like that, which I think I said time and time on this.
Oh, you wasn't Bodak?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
was-
great.
I was for that.
That's a great. Like Cardi did her thing with that. I just don't vibe with it.
I know when they know the whole song too. When you're in the party and the girl.
Oh yeah.
You know, because when they get this going, like I'd be like, oh wow, you was born
Yeah.
to, you was born to flex, huh?
Bro, Katie was playing that too, singing. I was like,
I know Katie.
I was like,
no, Katie.
damn, what are you talking about? You like you trying to
Yeah, for sure.
Like-
Because I know Katie. I mean,
like you mad? Are you?
That's how I met Katie.
Like what's
Can't
up?
remember?
You mad? Like
Yeah.
you need to stop listening to
yo,
this.
when she throw her hands at you and like when she point at you while she rapping, oh yeah, that emasculates you for real quick, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Cardi and Offset getting back together. I'm for it for sure. You know, marriage is I mean ups and downs, man. That's the thing. I think they're going through that. You know, Cardi's the same age as us, bro.
Real?
Yeah.
I think Offset's maybe a year or two older than us, but yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. We age well though, so
Yeah, we
there
do.
it is.
We do.
There it is.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Black Love.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Black
They
Love.
got a
for
kid
Sunday.
too, so I guess you kind of
Yeah,
want to figure it out a little
culture,
bit more.
correct?
Culture with a K.
Yeah. So I guess you want to figure it out a little more.
Heck yeah, man. For the
I ain't
kid.
hating for real.
Yeah,
Just,
don't do that. Don't do
you know,
that. Come on now.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
And
Trying
like
to be a homewrecker. Wayne,
Hey,
what the Wayne trying to go with the camera.
I can shoot you. That's how I come through. That's how I slide.
How you doing? I shoot you in this
Yeah.
way. Oh,
You need a photo shoot?
he got the game.
Look,
Yeah.
Look at Wayne.
But yeah,
First pod doesn't disappoint. Go ahead.
Look, man.
Yeah, here.
I'm chucking threes from half court.
he said pass him the ball. He said
Okay.
pass him the
Yeah,
ball.
for sure.
He came through.
I know we got this rookie in here.
Came through. He came through.
We didn't brought the rookie in.
look,
you
I'm
know
like
what I
Tyler
mean?
Hero.
Clean up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Tyler Hero, that's you.
That's how I'm coming.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
you.
Take me to
okay.
South Beach, man.
We didn't know if you was like Giannis' little brother on the Lakers. Oh
Nah,
shoot.
Wayne getting buckets.
We getting buckets
He
for
getting
sure.
buckets. He
Bet.
getting buckets.
Next up, we got music for y'all. We got a ton of music to discuss. Like way too much this week.
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed. Yeah. It was a movie. Let's do it.
Let's get to it.
All right, we got a bunch of new music for you guys this week.
The music this week.
Not that we released music this week, but yeah. But the Butcher was coming this week.
Man,
The Butcher did come this heat.
bruh.
That boy bodied it.
Rap album of the year.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's up
I mean,
there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Talk about it for sure. Top 10.
It's
For so
up there.
far.
Yeah,
It's up there, bro.
for sure.
I remember texting you. I was like,
Yeah, I know. When you text me, I want to text you back and be like, "Yo." Way before that, I wanted to be like, "Yo, this is fucking."
yeah. And like, we don't usually text about the music that we cover.
It seems
but-
redundant because we know we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
next week,
but
right?
but this one, I was like, this Benny hitting, bro.
Bro, Benny really not missing.
That
The whole Griselda camp.
Yeah,
man,
they-
they just doing their thing.
West Side, they going off.
Yeah,
they unmatched. They unmatched right now.
I text my cousin. Shout out to Marlon, Marlon Brown, man. I text him because he texted me. He just discovered the pod from a coworker at work, which is a whole nother flex. But yeah, I text my cousin and was like, "Yo, you got to check this out." He's like, "Yeah, the whole Griselda camp going crazy." I was like, "Man, Griselda really got to reach then."
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in the same bracket. Him and my dad share music all the time. But like, yeah, I text my pops the same thing. I was like, "Yo, you got to listen to this." Like,
Yeah,
Dope.
my uncle texted me today too. What do you say? He was like, "Hit Boy and Benny the Butcher album is nuts. That's my hip hop vibe. Bars, bars, bars." And I was like, "Yeah, Unc, like I done spun it like 3 times already."
yeah, for sure. Benny the Butcher made me feel like my life's purpose was dealing coke.
You ain't lying, bro. Like,
No,
Yeah.
he made me feel like that should have been a soundtrack to that Superfly movie that came out for real.
that boy, man.
Yeah, there's
Man.
a couple joints that's actually like really special on that album.
I cannot not. I cannot skip a song on that album.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
It's almost like the ones with features are the ones. Actually, no, because the Dom Kennedy hook on that one, and the Freddie Gibbs hook on that one. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing. Great album, man. Shout out to him. Hit
Thank
Boy
God I
produced-
Made
oh
It was
my God.
was one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
was
Famous. Are you kidding me?
Famous was
Famous
dope.
was hard. Timeless. I mean, I think that dropped a little.
Oh yeah, Timeless
Yeah.
we talked about
Timeless,
last week, which
was
I
that
told
with Wayne
you.
and Big Sean?
Wayne and
Big
Big.
Sean.
Like
that was
that.
my favorite single last week. So hearing
War
that,
Paint with
Westside and Conway. Solid.
That
That was a-
song.
Yeah,
nasty.
Conway got off on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a tweet that came out. It said, "I know Benny the Butcher did everything he raps about just by looking at his hairline."
Wayne just spitting his glass. No, man, like for real.
Yo, what?
But you know, and I heard it. Like Benny was like, I heard him in an interview. He's like, yeah, I was a drug dealer. I wasn't even a good drug dealer. Like I wasn't even in it.
Yeah,
like,
right,
but
yes.
but the crazy thing is just the fact, the vulnerability to say, yo, I was in it and I wasn't even. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
yeah.
that's where it's at. So
Yeah.
no need to. Man, it's just dope when they actually talk about what
Exactly,
they did.
exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's not the same stories as somebody else's stories.
Right, because there's a lot of people that be out here talking about it, but don't actually be
That was
about
never
it.
on that time.
That don't be about it.
What's the rap lyric? Niggas, the Biggie. Niggas talking, they ain't really living. You know.
Yeah,
Niggas talking, but they ain't living it.
I know what you're talking about.
Man,
I know what you're talking about.
fuck, man.
You have to
these
pull
are
it up.
things like,
Yeah,
you have to pull
I
it
can't.
up.
I don't even.
It's coming back to you.
Wolves and shit and shit. Oh man, but anyway,
It's
That's
there.
gonna come.
It's there.
yeah,
It's
it
there.
will come. I'm gonna rap the whole verse too.
Hit Boy, producer of the year.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's. I think
Producer
that's
of the
down there easy.
unless
he ran this-
fucking
you're right.
Calvin Harris or somebody come out with something. All right, Calvin Harris.
Hey,
Them
but
summer
that's-
vibes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Calvin Harris be quick to end everybody's.
Yeah,
He
for
be on
sure.
it. He
'Cause
be on
y'all
it.
heard Saakb. Women really get the. I mean, when women feel the lyrics, then it's a rap.
Yeah.
Calvin Harris, they're moving. But yeah, outside of that, Hit Boy Producer of the Year.
He been
I
working.
definitely give it to him. Yeah, for sure.
He been working that Nas album. What this album?
Nas.
Like eight tracks from Detroit too.
That has a lot of replay value.
Detroit too.
Both, but
Oh, yeah.
I was going
Oh, yeah.
to Nas like that.
I just played that this weekend too.
Man, that
I
all
went back to it
bad
this
with
weekend.
Anderson .Paak on there. The only song that charted off of that album was "Spicy" with Fabio and ASAP. Yo, Ferg,
What's the
Replace Me.
car 85?
Car 85.
85, that's a vibe.
I know if it was going to, but yeah, that's a vibe.
That's
a
vibe.
ride
That's a
around.
vibe.
Yeah,
Also, we talked about too. Hit Boy got the Chauncey Hollis project or whatever.
did that come out? That was 2019, wasn't it?
Was it? I
Chauncey
thought it was
Hollis?
this year. I thought it was this year.
If it was, it had to be February because we was.
It was definitely early 2020. If it
Yeah,
did,
I remember when I shot it over to you.
it was definitely this year.
Yeah, because were we on the pod?
I think we had just started.
I don't know. I replayed this week as well. Yeah, that was 2020.
2020. He killing it.
I don't know when he released this one, but yeah,
He did some stuff with I don't know.
it was all good. Till it
Was it-
turned bad.
Was it Dom that he released some with earlier this year?
I just know he's on a roll, man. This guy,
Uh,
Dom Kennedy, also known as, and that was it.
Okay,
Oh, he released last year with SBO, XRBE,
but
SOB,
the other one was Dom, right?
Yeah.
The one up. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. So
also known as
Hit Boy been killing it.
Yeah. Shout out to Hit Boy for sure. Next up, Black Thought from The Roots.
Some more bars.
Yes, Streams of Thought, volume number 3. This sponsored my run, man. This was I think that like the reason why I listen to music while I run is because your memory expands and you're able to remember things at a higher capacity than you actually are while you're just sitting doing things. But anyway, Black Thought, Streams of Thought, volume 3. Awesome album. I was super excited, man. When it was a surprise because I didn't know what song was coming up next, but when Killer Mike was on this one, I was excited. But yeah, man,
It was solid.
I liked it too. I know it was a very difficult week to say that somebody else had bars and released the same week as Black Thought for real. Sorry, that was Benny the Butcher. But yeah, Black Thought is one of the, if he is not in your top 50, then you really need to check it and go through things. He pioneered a lot of music coming out of Philly there with the Roots. This is not just a random group that's on Jimmy Fallon. For real.
Yeah, this was an album full of bars as
Yeah.
well. I I actually had the Benny the Butcher playing, and then went to this right after.
Yep.
And I like the Benny the Butcher more, but this was solid, bro. Like this was This was some heat for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Heat.
Good Morning with Pusha T, Swiss Beats, and Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought Pusha T got kind of mopped on that. Truthfully speaking.
Yeah.
But like both of those songs in Portugal, I think it was it might have been Quiet Trip that I like more. But yeah, man, great, man.
Yeah.
If Benny the Butcher is a 10 out of 10, I gotta give this a 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very solid album, man. So shout out to him. Leon Bridges and Lucky Day released All About You, little R&B action, some smooth R&B.
I gave it a little quick spin last night. It was great. It was solid.
Wayne, you listen to this one?
No, I didn't even catch that one.
Yeah, you didn't catch this. This one was it was. I was not underwhelmed. I thought there could have been more.
Expecting more.
I didn't even know that was Leon Bridges for real.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
And we've covered him a couple times.
I know who Leon Bridges. He was like the first dude to come back with like the James Brown era-esque.
Yeah.
Made me feel like I was back in the 60s. But the thing about it was like, I thought that maybe it sounded like Lucky Day had more identity on this song.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that from most
for
to
sure.
it.
But good song, something to listen to. And I guess I hyped myself up when I saw it on Thursday night.
Yeah.
What is that? Friday morning. Yeah. For sure. Emotional Oranges, group that. Another group I came across. I found this group. I did not do my A&R work on this one. This was from Roy from the Joe Budden podcast. I think he manages them. But yeah, they released All That with Channel Trez. I liked it a lot. It's my vibe.
Yeah.
I played it for Jamele.
It was solid.
Cap.
No, I'm not lying. Like I wouldn't lie to you.
All right.
Clearly, I told you how I felt about Block Boy JB last week.
Yeah, and then you went back and listened to the album.
And it was trash.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It was.
It was bad.
I gave it a spin.
You gave it one, man.
I gave it a spin just because y'all said something. But I mean, I really wasn't gonna listen to. Come on now, Black Boy.
Look Alive. That's all he
Like I
did.
said, there was maybe 2 on there.
That Aubrey kid is disgusting. He will elevate your whole.
I think Black Boy has to be one of the only that just didn't pan out because Lil Baby went off.
Yeah, baby did go off
after the stimulus package from Jersey.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Drake stimulus package. If you get Drake to feature on a song, then you should
early
be fine.
though. We're talking like you only got 500,000 K followers.
Yeah.
And then Drake comes out of nowhere in 2 weeks. You got 1.5.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Giveon, prime example.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, a dude we about to cover in like
5 seconds. Give us 5. Hold on 1 second.
2 minutes.
We'll be right back on this topic. Yeah. So yeah, Emotional Oranges, All That. Give that a play.
Yeah, it was
Sada
solid.
Baby. I did not know this song was by him, bro. Wayne was just
Shoppers, man.
Sada.
Bro, this song blew up too out of like TikTok.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
TikTok blew
Word
this.
to Detroit. Word to the East Side.
Blew this the fuck
see
up.
it.
But
Yeah.
shout out Detroit for sure. This was we talk about the Drake stimulus, but the Nicki stimulus this year been hitting.
That's a good point.
It's been
Literally,
hitting.
when this dropped,
I like that take.
as soon as I seen the flyer, I was like, Nicki, that's low key a little bag to have Nicki
Yeah.
in your song.
Yeah.
It's like we sleep on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
The Nicki stimulus,
yeah.
it's up there. It's up there.
I agree, man. I didn't know this was by him for real. And then, because the TikTok just took this thing off. And I was like, you almost think that it's like a PG artist when you see like
Little kids doing the dance.
private school
and
dance,
Yeah.
kids doing the dance of the song.
Yeah.
And then, because I wouldn't even listen to the lyrics at the beginning, but no, they really, I mean, like, he really talking about some shit in the song. So,
look, man.
yes.
That's I say, bro. Go tune in to Sada. Sada is a very underrated artist out of the city.
Yep.
He is super talented, super dope. A lot of his music is like, I mean, you already into the killing nigga bag, how you hype. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's my whole vibe.
that's his bag.
That's
So
literally
you go
it.
back listen to it, but he got like
Yeah.
2K17, which is a song that blew up. Another one was Activated, which is like this year. That was something that it's a few songs he's dropped that we thought were like his breakout ones.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen the way this one did. But like you said, it's
Yeah.
all TikTok.
Yeah. All TikTok, man. You
TikTok
get
and now Nicki, like
Yeah.
That's a big vibe for sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing his success on this and see what he builds off of this. It's just like all it takes is one song there, and then you just become somebody that is able to coast. You know what I mean?
Right,
Or release
yeah.
your music as is, but you build enough of a following that you you still get play. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to Sada, man. Yeah, super dope. Nikki talked about future play dates with Adonis.
I heard that bar.
Yeah, I did hear that. And then
How y'all feel about it?
And Drake posted
Did you
something.
post?
Drake posted something on his story about it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. It's cool.
You okay? You letting Adonis and her kid play together?
Sure, why not?
I am thinking like Adonis is 4 now.
Oh, yeah,
What's going on? I think he just had
3 or 4.
3 or 4. His birthday just passed not too
Yeah.
long ago. I feel like a creep knowing that his birthday just passed, but like it
Okay.
was posted, you know. But
Yeah, bro, y'all
You
cousins?
Godfather though, ain't you?
Y'all cousins?
something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
I got you.
Extended family.
I'm
saying?
that's
See the
vibes
vibes.
because Toronto's only like 6 hours away from
You feel me? And that's like my second home.
That
see the
makes sense.
vibes.
You know
That
what
makes
I'm
sense.
saying?
That makes
see the
sense because you was
vibes.
away at party when he released this pack this week.
I was with the you know the vibes.
And you didn't even
It all
invite
makes
us.
sense.
You didn't even invite us. It's cool.
But you
though.
didn't
I was
say.
letting you enjoy your weekend without baby.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
I
you.
mean,
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
let
when party call you up, you gotta let niggas know.
you can't party with
That
party.
makes sense. That makes
Not no
sense.
more.
But none of y'all said no to this Kanye? Nah. Oh, okay.
I said nope.
Y'all wasn't in Wyoming, was y'all?
Nah, the beat was tough.
Here we go.
The beat was tough.
Here we go.
Trying to save your man.
We the Kanye saviors over here.
Nah, the beat was tough.
I'm one of them too.
The beat was tough, but the song was
Getting out our dreamers over here.
song was
Yeah.
I mean,
I miss the old Kanye.
I missed the old Kanye. Straight from the
Yeah. No, like for me, for real, this just is not it. I don't even, I mean, like all good energy to my man. It's like, he got a lot going on. He got a whole political race he should be preparing for. Like, I don't have any hot take on this. This was not a good song, period.
Yeah, I mean, if
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Next.
Did you on Kanye though? Did y'all see that he won like those 9 billboards, all off the gospel album?
I saw a couple of them, but I also saw. So shout out to him. I also saw Post Malone went crazy on the billboards
Word.
too.
He had that.
He got like rap artist of the year, which we talked about last
Wait.
week. I swear, bro. I swear he did, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There's that. This is why I didn't watch the billboards. Hold on, what?
Yes,
You don't even rap.
He got hip hop album of the year, rap artist of the year, and we talked about last week is Post Malone pop or rap? According to the billboards, he is rap, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That was a rock. That wasn't even rap. That wasn't even pop. That was a rock album.
I don't care what it
Oh, no,
was.
it's for
Hollywood's
sure rock
Bleeding
album.
was trash to me.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
like the album.
I didn't
No.
really like Hollywood.
I liked it. I liked the album, but
It was
honestly,
garbage.
if he got rap album, we should probably get country podcast of the year for sure.
Yo, I mean, we talk about that's a reoccurring conversation.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
our music is
Pulled from right under us and like
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, the billboards with the Grammys, like all that shit. Is,
I don't know who I was talking to about White Iverson.
Oh yeah, you was here.
Last week.
Was that on the
last
podcast?
week.
Yeah,
last week.
White Iverson has not, man. That's bad if I'm forgetting shit from last week. But anyway, all right, it was the tequila shots y'all wanted to do, which is
Oh, you brought the bottle.
you opened it.
we.
We right.
Huh? You know, like, hey, Darryl, look at some shots. I was like, hey, I don't got it. Anyway, but yeah, with that being said, man, like Post Malone, like it's while he is a great artist, you don't see any more music like White Iverson.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
And it's just like, it almost feels like he releases dope music. It's almost like MGK, for real. Like MGK, he just switched and said, fuck it. Like I don't think that MGK tried to expose the culture as much as Post Malone.
No.
Maybe it's not even Post Malone, but his team or like whatever the label, whatever you want to do. But I think that Hollywood Bleeding was a great album for the type of music he was trying to make. And that's the same way I felt about MGK's latest album. And I was just like, that's it. But even like Steve-O when MGK released, like it was not rap. It was just a dude screaming into a mic. Like there's a big difference between Yellow Wolf, who was trying to rap, and then versus MGK. But anyway, Post Malone, there's an exposure point there where White Iverson is less like, I think he had braid sense.
Yeah.
That's a real big buck. You said that last week, and I really had to think about it. I was like, nah, he didn't. And his face tats got a little more extreme.
Seriously.
He started having like that. It's that rock star hair, that white rock star hair, where it's like, it looked like it's wet all the time.
Yep.
That was just what he wore all the time.
You remember that? What's that? the episode of Atlanta where the frat episode where
He was like, what do you say? Man, Paperboy, you and Post Malone are my favorite rappers. That was a fraternity, bro. When they had old boy.
bro.
Hey, yo, when they had Laffy Taffy on there.
Yo, that was, bro. Oh my god. When is that show coming back?
I know, bro. We need it.
That.
We need it for the
That was
culture. We
hilarious,
dying without it.
That was hilarious,
But
dog.
yeah,
But
Post Malone is not. It's
not the man, not the man, not man's. No, not at all.
Billboard, y'all messed up with that one.
Sined Harnett featuring Earth Gang.
Take Me Away.
Yeah. So
I did give this a spin. Earth Gang, the homies, for sure. Sined, I don't know how you say her name, but
Sined. I would say Sined. Yeah.
Sined.
Sined Harnett.
She's solid. She's solid. If you haven't listened to this track, check this one out.
Angelic almost. Yeah, she has a amazing voice.
Yeah,
Earth Gang did their thing too, man. But Sined, she really did everybody at work. Take Me Away, the single.
Yeah, it's solid.
For sure. I like that one a lot. T.I. to Libra. I gave this like maybe 3 songs. I just was not in the vibe at the time. I don't know what I was doing. I might be on the way. I might have been on the way.
I
to
listened
church.
to like
I don't
6
know.
of them, so I feel you there.
I think there is. I asked the question before.
You listen to T.I. Wayne?
Do I listen to T.I.?
This one.
I would say I do listen to T.I. I did not listen to this shit.
All right.
I did see that there was a song where I think he mentioned Drake getting peed on. I don't know if y'all remember that whole controversial thing back
With
in
him
the
and
day.
Young Dro. Young Dro was drunk in an
like
award
movie
show
theater or
something
something, or an award show. Yeah.
I think it was an award show.
Yeah.
The story that I know is when I was there.
Yeah, because you saw it.
What
You was only like 3 seats away.
It was crazy. With the
You got splashed?
What the old people say, what the jig was. No, but what happened was, I guess Drake was in a seat in front of T.I.'s team. Young Dro got drunk and pissed, like literally right there in the aisle, from my understanding, and then pissed on Drake.
I did see the article that came out about it this week, but I didn't. I must have didn't get to that song, or I just didn't remember if it was in the first 5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of music coming out, bro, and I just was not vibing.
And
with
this album was 22 tracks.
Yes. Who else did we talk about this week, man? Okay, so number 1, Benny the Butcher did a great job. I think that was 13 songs.
13 songs, I think 30
Maybe.
minutes. I think it was like 30 minutes.
Maybe. And then Black Thought even killed it with like 12 songs. Like short albums. Like I just did not. Yeah. And I don't know how much promotion was behind the Libra, like the album.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know. And that's just because I didn't know. I don't know. I mean,
I mean, he got a couple solid tracks from the ones I heard. So there's a 42 Doug feature on there. Shout out to 42 Doug.
Shout out to him, man. I
I
mean,
heard that snippet.
Yeah.
Lil Baby's on the track. So there's definitely some solid features on there and some solid tracks. But I don't know if how often I'll go back to this. Like I might give it one quick spin before this weekend. But after that,
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Putting it in. Your boy Coda released Dragons. Coda the
that's
friend.
the homie. That's the homie.
I know, man.
Another solid track.
Yeah.
I liked it. Coda came through with another single. I think he might have a little EP or something coming soon too. So
Oh yeah.
but I like this. This was right up my bag. Coda's been in rotation since that album dropped. So
Yeah, I ain't get a chance to listen to this one, but I definitely will go back and check it out.
check this one out.
For sure. Young Blue featuring Drake. You're Still Mine remix. Y'all listen to the album too?
Nah, I ain't listened to the
I
album.
touched the album.
Yeah, I touched the album. Oh, I had to.
That was the
And
album.
I played it like 4 times.
That was so.
Oh, all right.
So it was solid. I mean,
Yo.
I mean, so like,
Okay.
so like,
That's all I need to hear.
I saw tweets that were like, "All right, can we get this Young Blue song without Young Blue?" And I was like, I hope that's not what I hope that's not what I'm getting into. But
Yeah.
I actually liked his verse on that
Oh,
song.
bro.
Killed it. I like the
Yeah,
song
he-
before
yeah.
Drake got on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was straight, bro. Like, I think that the Drake added to it. I think that the second half of Drake's verse was straight. The first half, I was like, yeah, this is straight. But when he started talking about,
Straight in the club.
yeah, I'm sorry, my heart was just broken for a second.
Bro, I listened to it like 3 times last night, and like I literally got up and I was, let's say you're Katie, I'm where I am. I got up, walked, I was like, man, Drake be talking to him.
Yeah.
It's like Drake be talking, bro.
So you
like,
you basically told her like, I've been with you before, and we've been in the club.
no, like I wasn't saying it to her, but I did say it. I was like, man, like I've been there.
What'd you say when you saw him?
What?
What'd you say when you saw him in the club, the dude?
I actually wasn't speaking specifically on that line.
Oh, you wasn't, but if you was, who was it? They say time heals.
Man, bro, look, he hit you with the pretty taught you ugly lessons. I was like, oh my God, Aubrey,
Man.
what's going on, bro? Like,
Yeah.
this was a bag I missed though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
That's-
yeah, facts.
That Drake
Facts.
is
Facts.
that's that feels
Facts.
Drake.
Yeah,
I rock
man.
with that, man. That was solid.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's only 8 tracks. Young Blue is a great. It was a great investment of my time, and man, he came with some. I mean, he got other songs on it. I mean, every song I played it all the way through. I didn't skip nothing. I didn't stop on anything. I think he got one other feature on this one by Brooklyn Love. Like, this was a really straight listen. It's almost like, man, it's like. No, I won't even do that. But it's a straight no, because I was gonna do like it's like this artist, but if you add this and then you mix it in the pot, you know what I mean, that whole thing. But I don't want to do that to him.
I'll definitely go back to
Super
it.
straight. Shout out to Young Blue. Great album. Great listen. It's ratchet. It's like like you picture this song, and then he takes all the ratchet shit from like his life and then puts it into not just rap, but like that in between point. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he
like
does
it.
does a really good job of it as well.
Okay.
Ty Dolla $ign featuring Janae Aiko. Be yourself.
This was a vibe.
It was a cool joint. I
Cool
mean,
little vibe.
I'm not gonna lie, it was Ty and Janae, so I was expecting a little bit more
Yeah.
from it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I'm not upset, and I'm still excited for the album.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I mean,
Solid vibe.
I thought that I did not. While I love Janae Aiko, I didn't need her on this one. I'm waiting for that Free TC album by Ty. Man, I'm waiting for like the Ty Dolla $ign without anybody on it. You got Ye and Ego Death. You got Nicki in this song. You got, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You got so many people on that, and I'm just waiting.
He is due.
He's due for something by itself, and I just need something that's like real.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just inspiration. You know what I mean? Free TC was an amazing album, man. When Horses was in the stable,
Oh yeah.
or when we was solid with Babyface. Come on, man. Come on, man. You don't know. You don't know. Or,
I think you put me on the
I know. Don't even.
the beach house. To
yeah,
be
bro.
honest,
Boy, Beach House.
Yeah,
I really think it was you, D.
bro.
That's a
You talking about the mixtape
Yeah,
with?
yeah, the mixtape.
That's a
mixtape.
vibe.
Oh my god! I
The
gotta
one
go back
with
and listen to
like
that.
wooden leather.
I gotta put it in the house right now. Right now. Hey yo, when he came out with that, bro, we was like, oh my god,
I'm pretty sure you put me on the beach house.
Yo, 21-year-old Darryl had high toxicity. I'm talking acid level toxicity. Like how that was. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yo.
For a youngin'.
Oh,
Dog, that was the name of the song.
Yes.
She gonna do for young. Yeah, bro. He had Kurt Cobain's on that too, didn't he?
Was
Was
Kurt
he on
Cobain on
there?
there?
All right, I don't know. I don't want to go back. 'Cause
Yeah.
you gotta. That's
a
like
different
that-
time.
You gotta go. You can't even get that on SoundCloud.
gotta go-
You gotta
Nah,
go to
Dat
Dat Piff. Download the
go
album.
back,
Yeah, bro.
That's a different level of commitment.
Trey Songz was on there, bro. What else was? Man, he had some bangers. I'm going back and listen to that.
That's Ty, bro.
Yeah.
Ty is literally like his free throw percentage is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like he is the Nate Dogg of our generation for sure.
I see it. I see the vibes.
Safest. He's like duct tape, bro. You put him on any song. But yeah, album coming out next Friday, man. I'm like nervous because waiting this long for a Ty album.
You got
Like
high
obviously he got
expectations. You
hits,
got
you know
high
what I mean?
expectations.
But it's like I'm actually that's one of the artists where I'm gonna be a little bit look how emotional I get. Like I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Like if
If it ain't
like I actually hurt because it's just like
Right.
dang, bro, like you that guy, you know what I mean? But we'll see. I get heavily invested in this, and I know music don't really mean nothing at all. Like, for half the show, I mean, like wine at least got some substance to it, but music, like it's new shit every week.
Right.
Just talked about Black Thought, who's like the most. I think he's been in the game for like 20 years.
Forever.
Just breezed over his album real quick. But with that being said, Party Next Door released a party pack. Which
Party pack.
big party pack vibes.
It should have been called Recycle Pack. But I got nothing but love for Party, bro. Why y'all be looking at me like that,
I
man?
didn't look. I looked over.
All y'all are both so much smoke
Look,
before
You didn't even have to
before
say that
button.
though.
Look,
you didn't even have to say that.
I didn't have to say it,
Nah,
Nah,
you ain't have to say it.
bro. When did Persian Rugs come out?
2020, maybe 2013.
And he wrote West District for Drake. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
we
Oh, that's facts.
know
We
that.
do know
We
that.
know that. We know that.
Yeah.
Now the Nipsey Hussle song.
Nipsey Candy is fire.
Candy was fire. It always has been, and
Yeah.
they just needed, like, in terms of the candy that needed to come out,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and it needed to be released for sure.
Yeah.
That was a really good song.
There was some other ones that I was just like, man, you could have released 5 of these out of the 7.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Like, thank you,
bro. It's a party. We just take what we can from that.
Yeah,
like,
things and such, and don't do it for you no more. I'm good.
You didn't like those?
I didn't like them when they first came out.
You didn't like? Wait, which ones?
Things and such, and don't do it.
You didn't like the Kehlani's freestyle when he drops? things and such.
I like things and such.
That
was a vibe.
That was a vibe when it came out. Actually, my favorite was that don't do it for you no more.
Really, really,
bro. The times I go back to SoundCloud to listen to that joint,
it is nice when you don't have to go back to SoundCloud.
Yeah,
for
so
those. Yeah,
and that's the only reason you can't complain about the drops.
Yeah.
It's because of that.
I'm not complaining about that, but I do want those. I want those demo tracks that he had for Drake on. If you're reading this, it's too late.
Oh yeah, he could have. I mean,
yeah.
He got a lot of work that he can
talk
drop.
about.
Y'all scared this radio? Scared to reach?
We're not talking about.
I don't want to speak on those.
Look, man,
he got a lot of work that he can
We're
drop.
gonna take this thing.
I'm a first lieutenant in the Aubrey Defense Squad. I don't play no games when we talk about Aubrey. So I mean, I'm ready for war at any time.
No, I have heard. Have you not heard the sample?
I have.
And also on top of this, he probably should have released. Truthfully speaking, the Rihanna joint, the work.
Oh, that would have been tough. Yeah. Cause I heard the snippets.
Not a popular opinion. The whole song's on YouTube, I believe. Not a popular opinion, but I think that Party's version for the Party fans is better than Rihanna's version. Deadass.
I agree. That's true.
And Drake's verse. He got a few different bars on Drake's verse as well.
Yeah.
Drake has different bars on Party's version, I should say.
I agree.
But yeah, I think that should have been
a hit. That was a nasty time at GV. Work coming on at the parties.
And his version of the other Rihanna joint with Bryson Tiller. Wild Thoughts.
Yeah.
Wild Thoughts.
Yep. Yeah. That's the thing, bro. It's like party wide. I don't know. Maybe he just cool with being like, yo, I'm the songwriter.
Nah, that man,
like maybe he's cool with that.
I think he's cool with getting bread for songwriting.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, I just hear the door.
No, I did.
I
just wanted to make sure I heard it again.
I almost had to reach in the middle of the couch. It was about to be a rap in here.
You got a whole lot of choppers in here?
Saakb Baby has a whole lot of choppers. I do not know no dry snitch.
I like that.
Pachoom, pachoom. Everybody going. No.
Everybody goes down.
No, but in all seriousness, man, party like.
The party pack was needed.
Party pack was super. It was needed for sure. It was great to like. West District was one of my favorite songs.
Yep.
I think his harmony sounds great in that one. I think that its only Party could have made West District, and I don't like Drake's version.
Yeah, that's true.
Not at all. Yeah. Not at all. I think he should have left that one.
Like
alone.
Days in the East.
Days in the East. No,
you don't like that?
I don't. When I heard Parties, this is what I mean by this.
I mean,
not
I
like
love,
that. Not like that.
I love Drake's version for sure.
Yeah, you love it,
but hearing West District, it's like
I really do like Days in the East more than West District, but that is just because I'm a stan.
Yeah. So. And I think I was just like waiting for Party to release, and then I heard Drake release this, and I was like, oh, this is dope. And then Party came out, and his was like, because Drake was a little bit higher tone, and then Party's like dropped. Yeah, that was super dope. Persian Rugs, I think that's a classic Party song.
Even though Jacquees low-key murdered. But we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, I'm not even a Jacquees fan for real.
Yeah,
but his
we actually hooped with him back in.
This nigga that look just like Jacquees, dude.
What?
No, dead ass like.
Dude at the Y, like, swear.
I think, and it was one of those situations where I wanted to ask him like, "Oh, you trying to look like
on purpose?
Dude, like for real, for real." Yeah. It's like me. It's like me growing my hair out and then starting to wear ascots on the top of my head like Cam Newton. It's just being like, yo, it's a wrap. Yeah.
Nah, but do that though.
Huh?
That might work.
Nah, bro, I'm straight.
Nah?
Straight. I don't know what they, these developers, they ain't lending that much. You know what I mean? These real estate developers ain't, you already know, you know what I mean?
I feel, I get it. I know where we at.
They got a problem, man. 400 years, bro. And Kaepernick took a knee and he got kicked off. Black Thought said that shit this week, bro. 400 years. And Kaepernick took a knee, and that's the uproar that it'll call. Was it black? It had to be Black Thoughts, or it was our artist Uncorked.
I think they talked about it in the Stevie track too.
Which one? Which Stevie track?
Stevie Wonder track.
Was that what it was?
They talked about it in there for sure.
Somebody said that shit this week, and I was like, man,
a lot of people said it.
It's facts.
400 years, and there was an uproar over a knee.
Crazy. From
a Super Bowl quarterback. I'm just saying. My bad. All right, we done.
You good.
I like
Go
it.
ahead.
I like the energy.
Where Jesse Jackson at though? Stevie Wonder. Speaking of Stevie, can't put it in. Can't put it in the hands of fate. I can't not hear Busta Rhymes in the background. I can't put it in hands of fate.
It's so nasty how you come on.
Yeah. Stevie bodied this for sure. I think that Stevie. The reason why I like listening to Stevie is because you can hear him actually singing without anything on his music. You know what I mean? Like you can actually hear the tones. Yeah, like you can hear Stevie sure. Without the altered audio there. But I like this song though.
Yeah, it was solid. My boy Corday is on there, so it's a vibe off it. So
yeah, I like the
Chica's on there too. Shout out Chica. Rhapsody.
Yeah, killed it.
Solid track for sure.
Solid.
Check that one out.
J Electronica.
Your boy.
Call me J Elect.
It's your boy.
Yamaka. Get a harmonica.
I did not listen to this yet. I listened to the first two, but
yeah, exclusive to Tidal.
I got that now.
Yeah, he released his album. I like this one better than the last.
That's what I was hearing off of Twitter.
I don't know if it should have been released before the Jay-Z. I just think that there was more light you could have had with the Jay. Man, you got an opportunity, dog.
Yeah.
You see how hard Kanye came with the
Watch the Throne.
Kanye, he might have got him on that one.
You're not lying. Like that's arguably
facts.
to me still one of the
All
greatest
facts.
rap albums ever. Is that just because Jay-Z or Ye was able to keep up with Jay the way he
Yes,
did on that
100%.
as a producer, as somebody who we looked at as like more of an entertainment artist than like a lyricist.
Yep.
Yeah.
He went off.
Yeah, I would love to see a Jay-Z and J. Cole album.
That'd be interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very similar format a little bit.
I don't know
so
how.
I wouldn't know how.
Jay-Z doesn't sing as much as J. Cole. J. Cole will sing on something and make you feel like he is an actual singer.
I feel like Cole wouldn't sing just because he's on the album with Jay-Z.
I don't know, man, because that one song, I'm in reality.
Oh, that was what? I ain't gonna lie, I hated that album though. Wasn't that
Forest Hills Drive.
That was Forest Hills Drive? I thought that was the one after that.
Oh, the KOD?
No, I want
For
to
Your Eyes
full
Only?
closure. Yeah, For Your Eyes. I did not
For Your
like
Eyes
For Your
Only.
Eyes at all.
Oh, you don't like that?
Nah,
That's
For
a
Your
sleeper
Eyes
album.
On. That's what I'm thinking of too. For Your
That's a
Eyes
sleeper
Only.
album.
Yeah.
That's a
It's a
sleeper
sleeper.
album.
it wasn't.
I
the one
love
for
that.
me. Wasn't
When he was
it.
singing on that, I was like, man, this man got a. Dang, he didn't went back to slave. That's funny. I was like, man, oh, this is J. Cole singing. Never mind. He got a sample from who? It's like, Nina Simone sang on this. But no, J. Cole had you. Yeah, I don't know. I think he could have got that off with a Jay-Z feature. This man had a Jay-Z. He had one Jay-Z feature his whole career at Rock.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I guess the way you hear him talk about Jay-Z too, you would think that Jay-Z would probably be on more of his music.
It's just surprising, man.
Yeah.
Cole, man, he the GOAT. But yes, other projects and singles that are worth mentioning.
Check
this
out
week.
the J Electronica though.
Yeah, check it out.
Oh yeah,
check
out the. We just watched over Jay Electronica.
Check out J Electronica.
If you got Tidal,
if you got Tidal, and support Black businesses. Grab Tidal too. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, man,
$12.99. Yeah,
that joint like $12.99 a month.
not bad at all. Yeah, for sure. For the price of that Papa John's pizza, that nasty ass Papa.
I got mine for free. So
Apple got me
so
on
I'm chilling.
$4.99.
So I'm chilling.
You on a student, huh?
Yeah, I still got it.
Oh, some cheerleader. Anyway, other projects. Static Selecta featuring Nas, Joey Badass, Gary Clark Jr. It's called Keep It Moving. It's a single. Came out this week. Jamele, you got a chance to listen to that one.
Give it a spin. It was solid.
Solid. I listened to that Gucci Mane, So Icy Gang, Volume 1. Thought that was decent. Some true Atlanta music.
Okay.
I believe every artist is out of Atlanta as well, or no?
I think so. This was kind of like that project that we covered a while back, the summer project that he dropped with. I forgot the dude's name that I was going off on. It was like Poochie or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I did not listen to this, but
I listened to it. It was
I
pretty
figured
straight.
it was around the same vibes as that project.
Pretty straight. I don't know. King Alfred liked this single a lot.
Oh yeah,
You had a chance to listen.
This was solid.
Yeah.
Solid for sure.
I know you didn't get a chance to listen to that new Kelly Rowland. Thought that was pretty straight. Kelly Rowland released a song called Crazy as a sample from a song you have heard before. I'll leave it up to you guys to listen to it. Pretty solid sample for sure. And I like that one. Danny Lee also released a song called Monique, which I got to listen to.
How was that?
I like Danny Lee. I think that she's a very interesting artist. I think she's one song away from being like on that same level as some of the women artists that we speak with, or any artists that we speak with, but just one hit away. She had Easy with that I thought would break a little bit better. And then she grabbed Chris Brown on that one for the remix, and I thought that would do a little bit better to get her out there. She's out there, don't get me wrong, but Rhapsody also released a song with Bilal called Pray Mama. Pray Mama Don't Cry. I like this song a lot. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
I didn't give this one a listen yet, no, but it's on the docs.
So I thought it was pretty straight. Chic Luch out of man, I always mess up the name of this girl. Chic Luch, Jadakiss, Styles P, The Locks. Beast Mode Volume 4. He released that one. Is this an EP mixtape?
I think it's EP album.
All right, yeah. Shout out to Chic Luch.
Definitely more
down.
than 5 songs.
Preem and Popkin link up. They released the EP this week.
I guess a quick spin. Yeah. What I heard was straight, but Popkin's been killing it this year too.
He has.
That's facts.
Made in Tokyo, featuring Chance and Smino, BET Uncut. Liked the song a lot. Thought it was pretty straight.
You like Chance verse?
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, like that. You really think I got smoke with Chance? And I do. I do.
No, indeed, actually.
Yeah,
we just gotta ask the questions now because Chance been dropping some mid, so we gotta ask if we like.
Yeah, I just think that, man. It kind of his growth has been so different.
Yeah,
and I just don't really know. I don't know if he knows as an artist what direction he's going to. And you think of like his first two, the music that really hit with us, it was just like a young kid going through young kid shit.
Yeah.
And then you progress, so all those people that are still maybe living, not that I'm living in a young kid shit, but it's just like there was such a jump and a switch, and it's amazing. You know what I mean? I would have loved. I think Chance would make a better gospel album than Kanye West. 100%. I think he would make a way better, and that's a hot take.
That is a very hot take.
The reason I say that is just because like that Ultralight Beam would not be anything without Chance, and like
that was a very good verse.
What's the beginning of Music Is All We Got? Is that Ultralight Beam?
Music is all we got. That's on Coloring Book.
Yes, and that like you put those two, those are both really like it feels like Chance songs, or maybe they're both Kanye songs, and they.
I mean, that whole album, like Blessings 2, all that.
If he could take all his gospel music that he's made, or anything that's like mentioning God, and put it into an album, I think it kills Kanye's most recent album. That ass.
I don't know. I really rock with that album.
I do too. No, it's not that I don't rock with that album, but when Chance went out and got Kirk Franklin, and he put
when they did that was
come on, bro. And then the track before that, he got Jay Electronica on it, and that was another.
But I looked at Coloring Book as, I mean, obviously it wasn't a gospel album, but that was a pretty, that was pretty.
It was a pretty, and that's what I mean by that. Like, do you?
I can see that.
Is Coloring Book a better album than Kanye's?
What is that album called? God is King.
Jesus is King.
Jesus is King. God is King too, but
yeah, facts. I mean, both of them, and the Holy Ghost is King too. All of them.
Because Jesus, what? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I definitely.
Honestly, all our parents would beat our ass right now.
Hey, look,
I need to stop joking around. But yes. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you take Jesus is King and 9 Chance, like what you would, and I dead ass think and why not just move with that? Like for real.
I don't know why? Because even like you listen to like what was that? The Best Day Ever?
Yeah.
And it's like we could have got more of those on there.
Or the Big Day.
Yeah, the Big Day. There we go.
Shout out to Mac. Rest in peace, Mac.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
But, we had a couple more kind of similar to that Coloring Book vibe. I could see where people would look at that album a little differently than they do now.
That's true.
It's true. But that John Legend on that, the Big Day, that song is fucking fire. So, yeah, for sure. Otherwise, big other releases there. D Smoke, Rapture.
Solid.
I ain't listened to this
one.
Check
it out.
I ain't checked this one out.
Shout out D Smoke.
Shout out D Smoke. I definitely will check this one out. I did check out Yellow Beezy and 42 Doug. Solid.
I did not listen to this, but they got 42 Doug on it, so I'm going to it.
Pretty solid. I listened to Lil Nar and Lil Uzi Vert. Diamond Choker. Thought that was pretty straight through that on there. And G-Eazy actually released something that was kind of straight. Hate the Way with Black Bear. Thought this was pretty straight. A good song. A good take on it. Yeah, I liked it.
I really don't like G-Eazy.
Talk to me about that.
I just...
You know you like 612. You better watch what you say.
G-Eazy is corny.
His music just don't hit to me.
He's really corny.
He is what he is.
But it's okay.
But he's on Meg, dog.
It's all good.
Is he?
Is
he on Meg?
They did it.
Kudos to him.
That's cute.
That's friends.
It's all good.
You kissed her on the cheek once.
Good point. Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, where's my hug?
You feel me? You feel me?
All right, this week, artist Uncorked. We have artist Price. Yeah, man, I just found him on a whim. I was super excited when I found him, dude. Like, super dope. He released had a new release album called Colored, CLRD. Man, let me tell you, I'm gonna save my favorite song by this artist for the sleepers this week, but I really, really like this dude. Like, Price is super dope.
This was a solid project.
Concept is super dope. Yeah, for sure.
Solid. He has a track with my boy Coda on there. Another dude who I don't know if you told me about him or if, it might have actually been Jaron Miller. Shout out Jaron. Tone Stith.
Why would we be mentioning like dudes real like legal names on here? For real. Hey, shout out to Jeffrey Allen Edwards.
Hey,
With
shout
no
out
hesitation.
Yeah, shout out Jaron though.
Yeah, we snitching.
Shout out Jaron.
Yeah.
I think he actually told me about him.
Yeah.
But solid track for sure, and a solid EP or whatever this was album for sure.
Oh, Jaron told you about Price?
No, about Tone or one of Price's features on that.
Oh, bet. Well, Price, like some of his earlier work was with what's the name of the dudes that made You're a Jerk? Audio Push.
Oh, Audio Push, yeah.
No, they didn't make You're a Jerk, but I don't think.
But they made a song similar to You're a Jerk.
Audio Push. Yeah,
you talking about the New Boys who made?
New Boys made that, but they had another song that was like that. But yeah, Audio Push. Like during my high school years, they released a one mixtape that was produced by Hit Boy actually. Fire, and they had like the whole Friday concept for one of the videos. Audio Push has been doing it a while, but he was writing for them. He wrote for her. He wrote for a lot of people. So he's a songwriter as well. But shout out to him, dude. This dude is, I'm telling you, for real, like on the way.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him.
For sure. But with that being said, we're gonna go to the wind down section.
A lot of music, but
get up out of here.
We're gonna get on up out of here after this.
All right, guys, it's time for the wind down section of the podcast. This is when we talk about our bottled up questions, our sleepers, and do a recap on the wine we drink this pod. So, first off,
I think we need music for this section. Like, we need like a little soft beat playing.
Yeah, like might have to be next week. This podcast like 8 hours.
I know, but I'm just saying for the future, we need something for this section, like a little soft tune,
like your intro.
Soft tune,
kind of like the intro, but yeah.
So y'all want me to edit the intro in here?
I don't know.
We might have to pick a different one.
All right, bet. Look, just
all right. Yeah,
I'm
just trying to wrap up the pod.
We talk about innovation. You ready to go?
My bad.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all good, bro.
Shit, we already at
8 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
We might as well get to 9.
Look, bro, we in it for the long run.
Niggas got working. I gotta be up at 5 hours. Y'all ain't joking.
You the one who went off on the party pack.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
That's good. First question.
And the bottle of questions. You have one duo to pick here. You going with Gunna and Lil Baby or Chef G and Sleepy Hollow on the track?
Chef G and Sleepy Hollow.
I'm going with Gunna and Lil Baby because we want charts. We're trying to make this money.
That's cool.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, look, I was letting y'all cook. Gunna and Lil Baby for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's an easy grab for me.
It's all good. All good. Start, bench, or cut.
We all about sleepers on this podcast, though. So
start, bench, or cut. Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart, or Richard Pryor.
Damn. Start Eddie Murphy. Out of these three, cut Kevin Hart, bench Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I'm a start Richard Pryor because that dude is funny as hell. And then I'm a bench Eddie, and then I'm a cut Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's movies just aren't does he have a classic movie? Hot topic, but
Soul Plane.
Favorite school lunch growing up. Favorite school lunch.
School lunch.
Growing up as a kid. Hot lunch.
Hot lunch.
You ain't bringing lunch. You forgot it. You forgot your lunch at home.
I always brought my lunch.
You did?
Yeah.
Sure, you had the free hot lunch.
Yeah, I had the hot lunch too.
But hot lunch though, I always went with. I mean, pretty much every day was a chicken patty for me.
Okay.
To be honest,
that boy slap low key. You can do something with that.
Wayne.
We had the it was like a 5-pack of breadsticks, but it was like cheese, like mozzarella.
Oh, the Bosco sticks.
Bosco
sticks.
Them boys was
Everybody
lit.
had them Bosco
Yeah.
sticks.
I'm gonna go to the fake McRibs.
Oh, you nasty.
Hey, yo,
Wow.
Hey yo,
Bro, we had like the nastiest pizza too. Like Wednesdays was
square
pizza. Bro, ours was like this big ass slice, but it was nasty. Like it wasn't even hidden.
It wouldn't.
So like
just had pizza for the third pod in a row. But yeah.
pizza day, like I would not fuck
Wasn't
with the
happy.
pizza.
Mad ranch and hot sauce on my pizza with that.
Yeah, I can see.
No.
For sure.
Niggas was drenching their pizza with hot sauce.
I just did that with the gluten-free joint.
Yeah, you was going ham on that.
Gluten-free, bro. Come on, I need something. You get one pick for fantasy football. You are the first pick in the fantasy football draft. You get one pick here.
Like this year?
Yes, sir. Who you picking?
Who would I have taken this year? I would have taken McCaffrey this year, but obviously he got hurt. But
Yeah.
that definitely would have been my first pick because
Yeah,
he was going off.
He's cooking last year.
Yeah, he really did go off last year.
Yeah.
I didn't even play this year.
Yeah.
But if I did, I probably would have just picked up Aaron Rodgers real quick.
Yeah,
It's always a solid pick, but he's always a solid pick every time.
You don't want a QB first?
Yeah.
You got the first pick?
I would
Because
too.
usually
I would too.
I do QB at first every time.
I'm straight on.
It's not what I mean, if I need a sure bet, I would have. But I mean, in terms of, I went with Alvin Kamara, I think, this year, and I was one of the first picks.
Okay.
But I would go with my twin, man. Some say they call him Pat Mahomes, they call me Pop Mahomes. So like, I would have went with Pat Mahomes for this.
Second time he has said this. You
bad.
keep giving yourself this.
Uh,
All right, bet.
I just
you got
can't
it.
believe y'all would take a quarterback first.
It's
I
just
don't
a
know,
sure
beef.
bet.
Yeah.
Sure bet. They're gonna protect Patrick Mahomes with everything they got.
I know, but you got to build the team though.
I hear you.
Bro, I'm 5-1. Listen to me.
You
Listen
right.
to me,
Yeah,
bro.
You're right.
yeah, you in
Listen
the
to me.
bag
Hey,
right now.
Listen,
I get it,
bro. I took Russell Wilson in like the 7th round.
I get it, bro.
You had Russ in the 7th round. He was available.
It probably wasn't that late, but it was, but it was like,
I'm like, what league you playing in?
but it was like, I mean,
two-man league.
there's only
him and his brother.
there's only 10 of us, but so we got a lot of quarterbacks to choose from in our league
facts.
for sure.
Okay.
But
That makes sense.
I definitely took them like 5th or 6th round.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Favorite 90s TV show? Martin.
That's a good vibe.
I got you. What you got, Wayne?
Fresh Prince for sure.
Solid.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Man.
Too many classics. What you got?
Yeah, there's a lot. But off the dome, Martin for sure.
I got In Living Color.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
solid.
See me?
Okay.
See me out here.
I see the vibes there.
Sleepers this week. Wayne. Sorry, we ain't even throw you in there.
It's
I ain't
all
even know.
good.
My
I
bad.
still-
My bad. We got you now.
I did predict it though.
Huh?
I
What?
got one in the cut though.
Oh, good job. Good work.
Look, quit
Good work.
playing.
What you
Look.
got? What you got, Wayne?
Look, quit playing.
Let Wayne go first.
My sleeper this week is Jim Jones, El Capo. My Mom Made It featuring Camron.
Jim
Good song.
Jones.
Good
Check
song.
that. Yeah, that's on fire.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jim Jones. What you got? What you got today?
Man, so I went with an artist who we found out about on our IG Live with Dwight Dap, the Xenophile. He brought us
sir.
on to Savannah Christina, and she actually just dropped a project. But track on her latest project, Doing Me, I'm gonna add that to the playlist for sure.
Solid. Yeah, that was a good song. I like when he played that in the Instagram Live we had this past week.
Yeah.
I got our artist Uncorked Price off of the Colored album. The song name is Arrival. Super dope track. But yes, check out that Jim Jones. Check out that Savannah Christina and Price for sure. How was the wine, Jamele? How was the wine? How was the wine?
The
THC?
wine has been solid. This was the MJ blend. Shout out to Peter King for hooking us up with this bottle. Separate from the wine that Darryl's going to tell you about in a second, so don't link them together. But the MJ blend was solid. I liked it. Definitely get some strong notes of marijuana on the nose for sure.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of a minerally taste on the palate, but I'd say some dark fruits are in there too. Definitely a solid bottle. I'm excited to see what they do with these, especially as the future comes. But yeah, this one was solid. He said their goal is to give a modest high, nothing over the top. That's what the flower and the extract is for. And he just wanted us to know that it's that this is a growing trend in Cali right now. So it's probably looking to make its way to other states that are legal.
100%.
So,
Like
but yeah, this was a solid blend. Like I said, it definitely isn't nothing over the top. I feel fine. I definitely do feel mellow. So I'm solid over here. I would truly go back to this 8 for me.
Bet. That's completely separate from the Drew Ryan brand. Once again, that is the MJ brand over there. This one is the Drew Ryan brand, the 2018 Bordeaux. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give him an 8.9 on this one. It was a very smooth sip, like throughout the whole pod. I didn't have any reservations here, man. This is good. Makes me want to go into more Bordeaux for the podcast for sure. Yeah. Shout out to our guy Peter King.
Peter King came through for sure. These are solid wines.
Yes, sir.
The Drew Ryan brand should be dropping next year for those listening. We'll definitely be sure to keep updates on that for y'all.
100%.
But yeah, that one should be out in 2021 for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Otherwise, this is Music in a Bottle, episode 28. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to Saakb. I had it right. Saakb. Shout out to Saakb. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode. Otherwise, anything else?
Shout out Wayne for joining us on this one.
Shout out to Wayne,
for producing the video and hanging with us on the mic this week.
Yes, always.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, this was a solid week, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's do it.
We out.